All good.
We're up?
We're up.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I was watching those football. Tom Brady's getting killed, huh?
Oh, is he?
I saw that, yeah. Like, what's the score in that game, Dave?
Let's see. 35-7.
My
Jesus,
God.
God.
With Mr. Irrelevant.
Disgusting.
God. I bet a fortune on that game, too. $1 million on that game. God damn it.
You should tweet about it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. All right. Good evening. Busy couple of days, I guess. I don't know. Did I miss, what have we missed? What's been? I saw Conan's assertion about the talent level.
It's taken Reddit by storm.
God,
Jesus.
Hundreds of thousands of views and a Reddit thread for the ages.
I wanted to jump in and defend. I'm on Reddit now for my social media business. You know.
Oh, sure, I understand.
I wanted to jump in and defend the guy, but I felt like the world would turn on me. They'd come after me.
I think he just. I actually think he just misspoke. Surprisingly, I think he just used the wrong.
Yeah.
Take it easy. I'm sure he just used the wrong. We'll give you plenty of time to defend yourself.
All right, fuckhead, let's hear it.
Important issue.
Go ahead, defend me.
It was a tough weekend, all right?
I think what he should have said, if he had to go back, listen, it's Monday morning quarterbacking is an easy thing, is he probably should have said that Rico might have been the best sidekick on the show, which is kind of what he said, but also the word talented was probably...
Or the most interesting.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Sidekick
particularly talented.
Sidekick was the play.
Yeah, I think he did say that at one point.
Because I was not
Boy, you got
ranking
barbecued. I mean, gee whiz.
I was certainly, I'm not an asshole enough to rank talent. Like, I think they all have different skill sets. So I don't, like, it was
also don't know enough. Everyone's always like Nick and KB or...
I actually
very
like
talented guy.
Nick's very funny. I don't know a lot about KB.
Very nice, very funny guy. I just don't know. I don't know what... I'm sure they have immense talent. I like them, but I don't know. There was such a level of vitriol, though. That if for people who don't even know us, there must be some. When that many people are saying it, but then again, I don't know.
That's supporting their
Lewis and
guys.
Clark, everyone was saying to them, "What are you fucking crazy?" But they changed the world.
That's what I really hated to see was people that are like, I don't know who this man is, but he shouldn't be in front of a microphone.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, you hate to
have-
see that.
Which is fair.
People call for you to be fired,
I saw.
killed. I saw.
many
There was a
people.
lot.
Yeah, brain dead. was
Speaks to the
used.
loyalty of those guys, if I guess
Definitely.
Certainly.
DMs were ugly.
Really.
They were
To
ugly.
you or to the show?
To me, it was like,
Kill yourself.
now I know what Julie DeCaro feels like or whoever
Really?
else. Yeah.
Really?
It was bad.
Like what? What were some of the?
Oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hashtag 10X, of course. I hope you die. You should be
What does that mean?
fired.
I don't know
Fuck
the
you.
hashtag was.
That's their thing in the Yak. 10X.
Oh, sure, I know that. Of course, as a
yeah.
fan of that show, I know that very well.
That's their thing.
Rico's not coming up with branding like that.
Yeah. Well, who knows where Rico will be in a week? But what?
No,
what?
I agree.
I'm just saying.
He's not tweeting about it.
No, he's not. No, I'm
silent.
saying could be at Odyssey, could be in New York somewhere else at a different company that maybe he was at a week before. Who knows? Who's to say?
Wait, what?
Who's to say?
No.
Who's to say?
That would be
Who's
a
to
great.
say?
That would be great news.
Who's to say?
I love it.
I don't know. Who's to say? I have no idea.
and I'll say this.
I'll throw the speculation out there. That's
If
all.
that were the case, one guy in this room is safe.
That's true.
You know?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Only two of us in this room, so I guess it would be you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Somebody texted me today. Group text.
Group text.
Me, Rico Bosco,
Rico Bosco.
and another number. We'll wait for a second there. And it says, Terry, it's Nadu. KMS is a Nadu Crew podcast now, and Dave can vouch for that. Have fun at Entercom, dork.
Think that was really Jeff or no?
Well, based on the...
And then the area code is 617.
Yeah.
Oh.
I suspect
Like,
not.
what a fucking dummy.
Unless he, I don't know. Maybe he has a
came
bunch
up
of
here.
phones. A big gambler. I don't know. It's the fact. That's a correct text.
Yeah.
Dork, geek, nerd,
Dork.
You are a nerd.
asshole.
You are a bit of a nerd.
No, he's calling Rico a nerd.
Oh, that's true.
Wasn't he?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, don't pile
I wanted to hop on.
Tough enough couple of days.
I wanted to be part of it.
A dork.
Dork.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing where if you saw him down the hall with his books, you'd knock his books over.
Yeah, damn straight. Yeah, he is a dweeb.
Hey, you know what you do? You pants him. Or you give him a wedgie.
Stuff him in his locker.
Yeah. I used to do that. Stuff a kid in his locker. Why not? I'm proud to say, unlike other people who've sat in your seat, Mike, I was no bully. Unlike the Ryan Whitneys of the world.
No, that was troubling to hear.
I have to say, I actually don't believe that story.
The Ryan Whitney story?
I don't believe it.
Come on.
You believe it?
And absolutely
You believe that
it.
teacher? That's
No, of course. The guy's talked about it multiple times on his podcast.
No, we should
I'll
get him
tell you
on.
why I don't.
Book him. Go ahead, Mike.
Ryan is the type of guy that would have laughed and said, I was a fucking idiot. I did do that.
Yeah, that's not
I don't
exactly.
think he
I'm not
would've-
saying he wasn't capable of that in high school. I went to prep school with kids like that. He's very capable.
So you
of it.
believe the Clearasil thing. You just don't believe the fighting.
Well, because he said I might have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believed he could have done the whole thing.
There was a kid. It's amazing. I was about to tell the story during that, but I didn't want to be a Steve Robinson topper. This is a true story. You can ask Jim Russo this question. He will confirm it. My freshman year in high school, there was this kid, Dave Nugent, who was an asshole, but he had terrible acne, and he would give Jim all kinds of shit. And Jim was very timid as a young guy. And he gave him all kinds of shit. And then one day I said to him, he said something to me. I remember he's like, oh, Kirk Minahan, Mr. Basketball, like sarcastically or something.
Ooh, tough talk.
And I turned to him, I said, Dave, you realize Stridex is an option, right? Perfectly delivered. I was so happy with myself. And he never was an asshole again.
What if this guy was like, it was Minahan? It wasn't Whitney.
It could have been.
That's
It could have been. But yes, but we all, I was also lucky in that I didn't have although I always found it tremendously satisfying to pop a good zit.
Ooh, I had horrible acne.
Did you really?
Because I would obsess over it and I would pick at it and
Really?
poke at it and shit. Yeah.
What was what was it? Stridex? Is that what you called it?
Stridex.
Stridex. And that
It
was
before
the one
your
that was
time.
that was like a cotton swab. Like
Yeah,
it
but
was a
but
circular.
it was terrible. It had like some shit, and you would put it, and it was just greasy, and you'd see the grease when you were done with it. It was not.
Yep.
Even doing it, you're like, this can't be right. It burned. It was not. I may still be a product. I don't know.
You try a lot of things. Like you can admit it. Like I did the stupid nose thing a bunch of times.
I didn't really battle
Yeah,
with
for your
it.
pores. Like
I didn't know. I didn't really.
PRA
I was
or
very
whatever.
lucky. I didn't.
I did
have,
all those, yeah.
Yeah, the Minahan boys, the two of us, didn't really have any issues with that.
Accutane cleared me right up.
Is that right?
Yep.
Prescription.
Wow.
And then I started
Oh, is that
seeing-
bad? You
Oh,
got a
you had the
prescription? huh?
so you
Oh,
were
yeah.
you had dry lips and all that shit like that.
No, I didn't actually. A lot of the
Unless you're a fucking pizza face little blind boy, huh? Bitch. Where's your dad,
I
asshole?
was all that, yeah. All that is accurate. The dry lips I didn't have so much, but I also didn't have whatever side effects. Like right after I stopped Accutane, those commercials started coming out. Like if you used Accutane in the last
Oh, call,
2.5 years,
you're
call
gonna
this
die?
lawyer. Yeah.
That's a shame. You could make a little bit of dough off that.
Yeah, none of the side effects.
Anything notable in that Reddit thread or no? Anything that really?
You think I read the Reddit thread?
You didn't read it?
Fuck no.
I perused it.
Well, open it up. What are you talking about? You didn't read it? Why
I
not?
didn't read it. I got enough of it in my DMs.
There's a lot of interesting feedback in there.
I do it.
I mean, you should have an open mind to this stuff. Certainly, when my critics reach, I always see it. Sometimes I do shows about it. I bring them in sometimes.
This was like
One time we had like a 90-minute phone conversation with a guy. Remember that, Mike?
Yes.
That annoying guy. Remember with Steve?
Oh, which one?
Remember during one of the shows one day, we were on the phone with the guy for like an hour and a half?
I feel like that might happen more than once, though.
But this guy, I'm not talking about like, this guy was like particularly annoying.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he stunk. I'm sitting like, why am I debating this?
Are you talking about Mayo?
No.
No,
He
I think it was a
stinks
random
too, but
guy,
Yeah. No, this Mayo stinks in a different way. Stridex looked at Mayo and was like, we're fucking getting out of business. They sprinted away.
They closed?
If one of Mayo's like things in his face was in Manhattan, that'd be a $4 or $5 million property based on its size. Minimum.
Really?
Yes, it's true. I saw the man in person once. It was terrible.
Ooh,
Children were crying. Children in neighboring towns were crying. What's that?
R word. We don't need that one.
That was thrown about a few times.
A few times, yeah.
Well, this isn't.
And I felt like in the
this
medical.
isn't a very good show here. You know, we can't.
No,
let's
but
not play too dirty.
I
here,
think it was in
guys,
the medical set. Like people were concerned.
Well,
you know?
I've said this before. I think Dave was the last kid, and in a different generation, they would have just been like, well, we should probably, remove his brain and just let him wander around.
I think lobotomized might have been thrown out in there as well.
Well, I think that's happened.
Mike seemed to have a good time on this Reddit thread.
Oh, Mike is.
Mike, why don't
It's
you
my
take care of
job,
this, Mike?
Dave.
Why don't you take care of
The
it,
guy's a
Mike?
professional. You
It's
should be
my
reading
job.
it. Well, give me a couple, Dave. That maybe. Is there any just for self-reflection? You should be doing that.
Dave's only redeeming quality is that he's an idiot. His stupidity caused him to say ridiculous things like this. Love Will Compton and Rear Ad standing up for those guys.
Great one, Dave.
He's a complete moron. Jesus, yeah. His mother did drink heavily while she was pregnant with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, throwing Nick's name out there is insane.
Well, to be fair, you don't know anything about Nick.
I don't. The only thing I know about him is when him and KB are together doing videos, they're actually really funny.
Who's more talented, Rico or?
I don't rate people. That's not my style.
I'll defend Dave.
But you said that, but your quote was talent.
You told me I misspoke, and that's what I did.
I didn't tell you.
I was thinking about.
I'm saying maybe you did.
The context was about Big Cat losing a sidekick on Pick'em is basically like that was me saying.
Sure. Okay,
that's
for
why
now.
he was upset.
Yeah. Right.
And I was saying that's a tough thing to replace.
Gonna miss almost the whole episode.
Oh, no. That would be fucking nuts.
No, I'm just kidding. What do I know, right?
Sure, yeah, you don't know anything.
No, look at Lou Maloney's last tweet. What do I know?
Not an insider at all.
Oh,
Somebody quote
You don't
tweeted
like
that.
gossip?
Somebody quote tweeted that and said, "This is a tweet of somebody who's not leaving," because it was just strange.
I thought that too. I saw it and I thought, well, maybe the whole thing's a joke. But he took the whole last week off. Like,
Well,
it was
as Dave said, and
Xander Bogaerts signed with the Padres. It was the last week of the fall book, and he did TV all week. Now, maybe look, if it's a big joke, it's a very weird, like inside. Like, I'm not sure what the payoff would be.
Well, Portnoy said this, and I believe him because I don't know a ton about the
not about Lou
backstory of
Maloney,
Rico
by
or
the
anything.
way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I just met with
Rico?
the Rico thing. Like, it's not a joke because Portnoy would have to be in on it for it to be a joke.
Yeah, no.
It's just madness. It's a roller coaster.
People think it's
madness.
professional wrestling, but it's
Yeah,
not. No. I can tell you, definitely not.
Yeah.
1,000% definitely not. So
Oh, but yeah, the Merloni thing was very weird.
I thought it was, but Lou's like, borderline illiterate. So, I mean, there's part of that. I don't know. I mean,
He's got to have options. Like he's not joking about it like that.
I don't think he's like leaving voluntarily.
No, I kind of know that for a
Yeah.
fact. I think, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh, wow.
But,
What do
but
you
I
got,
think,
Mike?
No, but I think that he's gonna have options. Don't you think?
Not really.
No,
Like where? 98.5 or something?
Nesson for sure, and
DraftKings?
then DraftKings wouldn't shock me whatsoever.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. I hope so. I hope it works out for him. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean,
NBC
yeah.
Sports, he probably could.
Yeah, he could put it this way, he could fool people into where ratings don't really matter. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just true. Like that he can continue to do the professional athlete.
He'll
thing.
go the Michael Hawley route.
Yeah,
where
which is
people
good. I
forget
hope
you.
I like Lou. I hope it works out for him.
In sports broadcast, this is not even about Merloni. I don't think ratings do matter if you base it on like Bomani Jones getting cut,
certainly
Dan
not.
Le Batard, all
Definitely
these
not.
people. You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely
I don't think it does matter.
No. They're having their best booking since I left, and they're cutting costs. So I think unless the whole thing is some weird joke that like for people on the inside that so Lou would take a week off, it seems a very strange payoff. But I mean, look, I'm looking forward to Mego running the show. That's
Yes,
I'm sure
taking the reins.
Felger's probably having a heart attack right now with fear. So who knows?
Omani Jones said last week that his comments on Deion Sanders was like the biggest thing he's ever done in his career.
He said that Deion Sanders was a sellout because he left a black university to go to Colorado. Is
Yes,
that right?
but he
I saw a
basically-
lot of that online.
He said it was the most reaction he's ever gotten to something.
Yeah, and boy, my phone never stopped blowing up about it. Who cares?
I didn't even know he said. Yeah.
I mean, I saw a lot of that, some of that. I don't really quite understand. Like, the guy has the freedom to go somewhere else. He built the school up.
Stay with your own kind.
Yeah, I don't
say.
really know what he's supposed to do. He could build it into a national power, I guess, I suppose.
I don't remember it anymore, but I'm pretty sure Deion Sanders was paid a nominal amount of money, first of all, like obviously in comparison to what he's getting paid now, and he donated half of his salary to the school. For
Yeah,
the
I mean, I think he's
facilities.
an asshole, but not because of this.
Yeah,
Good for him. I don't know. I hope it doesn't hurt 21st in prime.
No, I don't think it will.
can't,
nothing,
right?
Nothing will.
Can't make it any worse, right?
There's no stopping that train.
I mean, Roan's a talented guy. He wasn't that talented. He couldn't make that thing sing. Say that.
I know.
Rico Bosco, he could have made that thing sing.
Come on.
What? True or false?
No,
Probably will. He probably will season 2.
Dave was trying to play me as stand-up earlier. He's like, listen to this fucking asshole.
Who's that? Roan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just talent one by one by one.
You guys didn't exactly.
In between videos, we used to cry while playing NFL for 10 years. Will Compton even took the time out to criticize you, Dave.
Will Compton and RA.
Will, can we stop whining about the 10 years? We get it. We'll get you the 10 years, buddy. Okay. What do you need? You need the money that bad? I'll hook you up. Jesus. I don't know.
Supporting their guys. That's
Yeah, he criticized me once though, so you can go pound sand.
I'll fuck him then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You leave me alone. What else?
Did you see the Ben Volant column from the other day?
I did.
Unfortunately,
I
I think
did.
we just missed it. I think it came out when we were in
Did.
studio.
He's very upset because his Twitter account is gone.
I know. Yes.
Musk was like, yeah, those people are like, yeah, we're
Not
all
for long,
set.
it seems.
Oh, it's back now.
Well, I mean, after he pleads for
I put it on-
reinstatement.
I put it on your desk, by the way.
Oh, did you, Ben's? Unfortunately, my reading glasses broke, so I don't have any. Around.
Look who you're calling a nerd.
Somebody watching can thank you. Somebody watching right now can drive here and get me some nice readers. We'll certainly accept them.
Perfect conditions out there for that.
Watch the door.
Fucking one of these people. Where is it? Do I have? Is it here?
It was right in front of your microphone at a time.
at a time.
It's probably with the ad reads.
Oh, is it?
Are you that? You're like that.
Yeah, here it is at the bottom. It's not that deep. I just
Thank you
don't
for
see
stopping
it.
yourself, Dave.
Jesus.
Oh, true. Sorry.
I actually don't think there's that much here to really mock. I mean, just other than the story itself is mockable. Like I read it. I don't really like. He's bitching about it is weird. Like he should be able to get his account back. I don't like the guy. But this is strange.
I would just like that he's taken to the print medium.
It's true, but is it just gone? He's just never gonna get it back.
As it stands right now, it's owned by somebody in the NFT community or whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, he's just start. Is he gonna start over?
He's not gone if we can find a way to remember him.
That's true. But yeah, he does a couple of jokes during it that are rough though. Like it's just not what he does.
What's the thought process of the Globe editor running with something like this?
I bet you because people will read this. I would read that if Ben Volen lost his Twitter account and did not bet. We're reading it now, as opposed to what?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like
nothing going on.
Yeah, it is different.
That's what I mean. Sure. It's. I think that's actually not a bad instinct. Okay. He yeah. I mean, hopefully he never gets it back. But yeah, that is strange though. And I guess he's saying that the Globe had direct contacts. He says it's happened to him a couple times in the past.
That he's been hacked and been able to get right back in.
Yeah, the Globe has given it back to him. So
yeah, it wouldn't shock me if right now, just because of the transition, that it's harder to get your account back now than it would have been, let's say, 6 months ago.
Yeah, and even Musk is starting to bore me on Twitter with his
hot takes.
Yeah, it's like alt-right, sort of pro-right. Like I'm mocking the left. I get it. Like it's just like he's like everybody else now on Twitter.
But you
gotta give me the other side once in a while.
You gotta at least give him this. People are reacting to it like he's being real. Like he's playing a character.
Yeah.
People are up in arms. Like, can you believe this hate that he's?
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. It's funny to see the reaction to it, but I'm already kind of like musked out a little bit.
Sure,
But I don't know. Has my Twitter life changed at all? Not one bit. Has anything changed?
No. You wouldn't know if there wasn't a big news story following Elon. You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't be
like, Twitter is awful now.
Somebody tweeted the other day that it was obnoxious that apparently there were more ads on the timeline. And then I did scroll my timeline.
Oh, is there?
And there were. I think they fixed it though, because I don't see as many now.
Like the promoted ones or something?
Yeah, a lot of them. I feel like I am seeing like a lot of new advertisers on there though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
maybe it's cheaper. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
Good for it. Must be nice to have advertising. We have certainly plenty of Kirk Minahan show today. Oh, that's not an issue.
It's good.
Ones that we blatantly told the sales team would work very well with this season of the podcast.
That makes sense.
That's true. Yep. That's true. Yep. But yeah, hopefully, let's all pray for Ben Volen. He gets his Twitter account.
I was praying before I got here. Next door.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, it's quiet there tonight.
Well, the snow keeps them away.
I suppose. What else is going on?
How about Jerry Callahan, the newest Newsmax?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Don't blow the big story.
Wait a minute. It's out there.
What's out there? Did I miss something?
Oh, he's joking.
No, it's big, a big
Hold
spoiler.
On. Mike's blushing. He's very excited with this news. Wow. Jeez,
well, I was going to...
He's red-faced all over. It's like high school day. Blood all over.
How dare you bring me back? I'm sorry. On Thursday, I was told I'd have to record Why You Laughing a little later.
This was the Jerry Lewis episode.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. How'd that turn out?
I think very well.
Mike
One of our longer episodes.
Oh, yeah? How long?
Hour and a half, something like that.
You doing a lot of telethon talk or no?
Not a ton. And I would say if you're looking for specifically shitting on Jerry, go to the second half of the podcast.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's when things really fall off.
You don't pretend he's a genius at any point, do you?
No. I mean, obviously he's very talented. And the one thing I credit him for was like he had the most control of maybe any comedian.
Oh, that's true.
Of his films or anything. Like Eddie Murphy didn't have final cut, you know?
Jerry Lewis made a fortune off that Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah.
Right. No. He I mean, probably Ben Stiller once he got some power. Like Tropic Thunder, Ben Stiller had complete control.
I'm sure Adam Sandler has complete control.
Yeah, but didn't direct them though.
Yeah, true.
You know, I mean, he picks his directors, but like, no, you're right. Jerry Lewis was his own little studio, basically.
Yeah.
It's actually good. I'm trying to think of somebody. I'm sure there's somebody. I mean, Woody Allen, obviously, had total control of everything.
But I almost consider that a different level, kind of, because he's like more of a filmmaker.
Have you done Woody yet or no?
No, I plan to eventually.
Good, excellent. Well, I'm sorry though. Why Mike done that? But anyway, let's get to the real. Cut this shit. Let's get to the real thing. So you had the tape a little later than
Craig
usual.
said, "Hey, going to be a little
Thursday.
later." And he goes, "Things are really blowing up over here."
Whoa.
And I said, "What?" He goes, "Just look at the feed."
Yeah, look at your text messages right now.
So I go to Twitter. I don't see anything.
It's one from you, Dave. Just blew up my phone. Whoa.
Now,
well, my thoughts are
What was that, Jerry? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
well, my thoughts are
longtime Newsmax correspondent, Jerry Callahan.
Wait, are you breaking news right now on the show?
Well, unfortunately, I am.
Ooh.
Because as a journalist, I'm supposed to report this because it's out there.
This is your job.
But it was not supposed to be out there until tomorrow.
1 second. Jerry, before we break this news, do you have anything you want to say or object or anything?
Well, my thoughts are it's one little battle.
Turn it down a little bit.
Well, that's fine, Jerry. Any other thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are it's one little battle in a larger war, and I think.
I got it.
Yeah, so they were very up in arms because Newsmax changed the feed to say Newsmax before it was officially announced.
Well, what was announced, Mike?
It's a Newsmax podcast.
I'm looking at this right now. Dave just said this to me. This is the one where Jerry has his arms crossed and he's kind of looking, although there is nothing behind him that suggests he's a fan of the United States of America. I think that's the change.
Shame. Yeah.
The Jerry Callahan Show, Newsmax Radio.
Yes.
So,
Is it a podcast or is it a show?
Two of the great minds in this very room, breaking ground.
I was telling Mike before the show, great move by Matt Carano to change it from podcast to show now that he's a part of radio.
Yes, in hindsight, it was genius.
it's just that hour is going to be on is it going to be different now?
I don't think so.
So they're just going to put that up on like.
I think radio.
Well, it's the exact
is what,
same feed, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think what they like Newsmax calls podcast radio.
Does this mean anything for Jerry financially or no?
No.
Well, they have 3 million followers on YouTube.
Well, but what does that mean for him though?
If you're counting YouTube downloads as listeners or as listens, then he can charge more money.
Oh, so
But-
that scam.
But
Yeah.
they have 3 million followers on YouTube, and they get like 5,000 views max on some of their clips and stuff.
Oh,
like
really?
That. So I think they
so
might
will this
be
whole
one of
show
those.
go on there or no?
I don't know if it'll definitely. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to market it on the website, and I'm assuming they're going to promote it on social media. And
That's good. That's good for
He
Jerry.
should demand it to go on YouTube for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll win that battle. Demand. What kind of fucking pull does he have?
Do they wanna
Craig
make-
is
do they wanna
fighting
make
with
money on it?
Newsmax
They have 3 million
executives.
followers.
Well, if they say no, you think Jerry's gonna be like, take me off?
Fucking walk.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm out of here.
Wow. So Craig said things were blowing up.
Yeah, Craig had to go to, toe to toe with these Newsmax bigwigs.
Well, that's good for. I
Muckety
think
mucks.
that's can't be bad, right?
No,
I don't know why it would be. Yeah, it seems good.
Great for Jerry. Great.
When did they announce it, or we just break it?
We just broke it.
Yeah,
did
we
we?
broke. When news breaks.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, that's exciting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is Newsmax? I haven't had a chance to listen to Newsmax Radio. Is that a little more, like sort of different thoughts than typical Newsmax, or is it more to the right generally?
Oh, I think it's.
How many liberals on there? No.
I think
Was it
it's
down the middle?
pretty
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they get even more dangerous on Newsmax Radio.
Wow. So Jerry will just be plug and play the Jerry Callahan Show. Bam, right in there.
Yes.
It's not like a lineup.
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
We don't know.
What are we doing
No,
here?
I think it's just the podcast.
We don't have the new.
Yeah.
This is I just saw
I
the
think
change on Apple.
Who is on Newsmax Radio?
Put it this way: it's in the same way that you are a Barstool Sports podcast. I think,
okay.
right?
Oh, so Jerry will be doing like
Yeah, but why would
trivia
you
with like
call-
other right wingers.
Yeah, he's going to go on the rundown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see this guy Rob Carson, but I don't know.
I want
what
to use
that
my
is.
niche category right now. Let's double dip it. Who else is on there? Who else is on?
I see a Rob Carson show.
Uh-huh.
That's all I see. I don't see like a schedule. I just see that he's affiliated with it.
Jerry's gonna be make his big announcement. Does it start tomorrow?
Newsmax. This is
Yeah. Well, I mean, it started Thursday, I guess, technically.
Oh, they were on Newsmax Radio.
I think it's the same.
It's not radio.
It says Newsmax Radio
Yeah,
on
but it's
this
a
thing.
podcast.
Yeah, but it's.
Why did it say the Jerry Callahan Show Newsmax Radio on the thing you sent me?
Because podcasts is what.
What
they
is
just-
it? Like
they just changed the title of the
I
show.
know, but where do I find this thing? It's different than it already is. Like, what's the difference?
You don't. It's not.
It's
So
just
what's
on
the
Jerry's
fucking
feed.
difference?
He's
then?
part of Newsmax.
If you go
Okay,
on
but
news,
so what?
if you go on Newsmax.com,
You know what I mean? Like, okay.
If you go on
I'm
Newsmax.com,
always doing that.
I'm a
Okay.
people person, damn it.
That's what I'm saying, though. What's the fucking difference?
one day you'll click. It's not today, but one day you'll click radio, and you'll see Jerry
On Newsmax.
on Newsmax. But it's not today. That's just I'm guessing.
So that's it.
I see a podcast tab, but he's not.
I'm on
there.
Newsmax.com right now.
Yeah, you see the podcast tab.
I do not.
He is
On,
on
on the
there or
main
not?
Newsmax or no?
Yeah, Newsmax.com.
No, I don't.
They have
Where is
2 podcasts affiliated with it.
it? Okay, yeah. So it'll be there, you're saying.
I guess so.
This fucking site looks like shit.
What the audio one?
Just no, the main Newsmax one looks like it's like 2007
Oh, yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You gotta fix this if you're Jerry.
Now, my big plan for the GMN
Mm-hmm.
was what if this
Look at this
results.
poll there. What is this site? This site sucks shit. What the fuck? This is awful.
Well, it's a newer
shoestring
network.
budget over there.
I guess. Jesus. Who's like the big guy at Newsmax?
Leads me to my next point.
Something Ruddy. Chris Ruddy or Charles? Something?
Yeah, Dave was saying they don't have any names.
Oh, podcast. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm saying Jerry versus Tucker.
Ooh, I like
Weeknights at 8.
I like that.
Yes.
Here it is, the Rob Carson radio show. Now on 17 stations across America.
Oh.
That's unbelievable.
That's interesting.
Radio right there.
That's pretty good. Greg Kelly Reports podcast. There's Greg. Looks he's reporting. And then that's it. So, yeah, I mean, it's wide open now.
Now, do you think that's Jerry's goal?
I think this will do. I hate to be an asshole. This will do nothing. By the way, find Newsmax audio available free 24/7 on Odyssey. It says right here. I want Jerry's name right below that. His face.
It might do something. I
hope so.
Jerry's very, very opinionated. And I think some of these guys are kind of soft.
Oh, yeah? Well, here you go. Why Rob? After Rush, Rob Carson is the newest sensation on talk radio. They've updated this
After Rush.
site, Rush Limbaugh. They've updated the site fairly recently on this Newsmax page. Rush's been dead for how long now?
Do they mean like since he's
3 years?
passed?
No, he's the newest. After Rush, Rob Carson it says, why Rob? Exclamation point. It's a question, but that's okay. If you click on the Rob, are you on that there or no?
Yes, the bio there at the bottom.
Rob Carson is the newest sensation on talk radio, which also would mean that Rush was the newest sensation in talk radio, which was like 35 years ago.
Well, the kids all remember. They have Rush
Even
launches.
President Trump, Mike, has said that Rob is the funniest guy ever. Why? Because Rob Carson delivers the truth with humor. And you will find out by listening to the Rob Carson Show. Rob is skyrocketing in ratings across America because he believes in what, Mike?
Freedom?
Close. What does he believe in?
Truth.
Maybe, but what else?
America.
Damn right.
All right.
He believes in America and you. What is going on with this great country? Joe Biden can't complete a sentence. A major war is broken out in Europe. An invasion is taking place at our border. Inflation is soaring. Now Rob Carson wants to fire back with his voice, with his facts, and with his deadly but funny one-liners.
Why are you laughing, subject?
Exposing the crazy lefties in D.C., Hollywood, New York. You will soon find out there's never a dull moment with Rob.
This guy sounds like a real barrel of monkeys.
Rob Carson is a veteran talk show host, nationally syndicated comedy writer, and podcaster.
Oh, man.
This guy's... Rob shares a childhood... Rob shares a name with his childhood idol. Who's that, Mike?
Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
That's pretty good.
Who grew up 10 miles from Rob's hometown in Nebraska.
Wow.
Rob's greatest weapon in his entertainment arsenal is making a point with humor.
I was going to say his mind.
Do you have any Rob sound, Dave?
I'm
I've
gonna
read this
look it
for
up right
7
now.
minutes
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Rob Carson combines opinion with being a complete entertainer. Listen to Rob.
Rob Carson.
Rob Carson. Hear from top newsmakers. Call in and play your part. Tell your friends and family to listen, and most of all, laugh.
This guy, I didn't realize there was such a focus on humor on this program.
Tremendously humorous show.
Let's see, this might be an ad. Hold on, let's see.
Rush Limbaugh shared his comedy for years. Now you'll hear it here. It's the Rob Carson Show.
Hold on, wait a minute. So he was like Rush's comedy guy?
Yeah.
All those
big
famous comedy moments with Rush Limbaugh is because of Rob Carson?
This feels like when someone says you're like if Francesa said my name, it would be in my intro, and I
Right.
would talk about it every day. Rush must have mentioned this guy's name once.
Yes.
you know.
Well, this is where he comes in. Maybe even Steve can be on the team too, is a third guy with the main wire.
Well,
Is if they do like in the thing that we go, we suck at, the old team would be back. If the 25 things were Reagan's funniest 25 one-liners like in
Yes.
trivia,
Yeah,
then Rob Carson, Jerry, and Steve Robbins would kick ass in that category. I think.
that'd be great.
I
Rob
think so.
Carson used to host Newsmax Daily, which is what they wanted Steve Robinson
Yes.
to host.
So Jerry bested Steve, I think.
Well, Steve turned it down though.
But Steve,
I thought Steve
gave
wanted it.
Newsmax Jerry's name as well.
That's true. And if I know Steve, one thing for sure is he would give up any amount of money to let Jerry Callahan.
Jerry to be happy.
So Jerry is getting Steve Robinson sloppy seconds, correct?
Yeah.
Thirds.
Yes.
Do you think Rob Carson saw the Diet Coke skit and said, "Let's get Jerry Callahan," or as like a humorist, like
That's
a
fine.
writer?
Adam, get me Jerry's number.
I could see that. could see that. So let me hear a little bit of Robbie Carson.
God, it is finally Friday. Hello, and welcome to it. Hold on a second.
You know what? He is funny.
Oh, boy.
Because you said he presents the truth in a humorous fashion, and the way you said Friday, I bet it was Friday. But it still kind of made me laugh.
It has to be on Friday, I think. Well, it's Rob Carson. Go ahead.
Quick, I just got something weird going on here, I guess, physically and mentally. Hold on. Like, this is what it feels like to be vindicated, I guess.
There's nothing. I have no more confidence in knowing that he was gonna sound like that and it was gonna be awful. Like there was I could have bet my life that I was about to hear what I just heard. My life.
Did you stumble upon him having a clip of a mental breakdown or something?
No, he's vindicated over something. I'm gonna guess he's vindicated over something that the left did that was stupid.
Okay.
I'm going to guess.
That is so crazy. The last week or so, it's all kind of come down to this is kind of what it feels like to be vindicated for all of the things that I've said about the nonsense that's been happening in this country. I don't know for about the last 30 years or so, but particularly within the last 7.
Are we getting is he doing the stern, the echo under his voice?
He's doing a little something to it. He's doing a little
bass.
I wouldn't mind that, but go ahead.
Last 3, and despite the fact that you are being shouted down as a conservative in every way, shape, or form, and you're going, what the
you
hell?
are correct, sir.
Hi-oh!
Yeah. Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Hollywood.
They could do Karnak. It would make sense.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can do it.
This guy also sounds like he's holding back a sneeze. Like he's like, I'm just about to
that
let it go.
That voice is fucking got to be so exhausting to go through life with.
I have an opinion. Why did this year Webster's Dictionary decide to make gaslighting the word of the year? You know why? Because we have been played. We have been played by a cabal. And I have said, what is one of my favorite expressions? You're thinking, don't get so stupid. No, that's not it. I know what it is.
Ironhead, get me Gusto.
Big social media and the Democrat Party all say that what you say is disinformation. It means you know the truth. Oh, hold on a second. Is somebody baking up some delicious vindication?
I couldn't spend 30 seconds in a room with this guy.
I like this guy.
I couldn't spend 10 seconds alone with this because he's like this off the air too.
Right.
Oh, he reminds me of that big fatso who was in here once. The guy who lied about Dr. Dan. What the hell was his name?
Oh,
the sweaty guy. The stupid wife.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, poor Dr. Dan. Didn't do anything to anybody.
Right.
Dr. Dan was totally normal, completely normal.
Nice.
I know.
Your mom loved him.
No, but I'm just saying until a certain date. So he saw that fatso for the first time. He snapped. Who could blame him at that point? Really? He was never the same after that.
Sure. None of us were.
By the way, I will say as terrible as that guy is, he's better than this guy.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jerry's certainly better than this guy.
Yep.
Imagine if Jerry just got a voice like that all of a sudden.
It's mandatory.
I can't do a combination of the two. It's impossible. Oh, hello. Vindicate.
We're serving up vindication today.
There you go. I got an idea. Stupid pet tricks. Oh, my God. Well, Ben Carson. Not Ben Carson. Who's Ben Carson?
Ben Carson is the brain surgeon.
That was Trump's guy, right?
He ran for president
Yes.
at one point. Yeah.
He was on Trump's cabinet, right?
Yeah, head of urban development or something like that. Housing and urban development.
Right. Yeah, I remember. Yes, there you go. Anyway, that's pretty good, though. So congratulations to Jerry and what's his name?
Rob Carson.
Rob Carson.
Now
Congrats,
colleagues.
Mazel tov.
Now together. Oh, Jerry will be pretending he's funny. That's going to be sad. It's going to be bad. Jerry makes fun of me for like Barstool people. This fucking guy? Jesus Christ.
I think he's pretty good. We didn't listen to enough of
That's true.
big enough sample size.
I think Rob Carson will be part of the show going forward. I think it's
Might have to check out some of his work, maybe.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's talk about Ridge Wallet here for a second. They're here this week. Good. I'm very happy for that. Holds up to 12 cards plus room for cash. There's over 30 colors and styles, including the carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It's made with RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. It secures anywhere from 2 to 6 keys. It organizes those keys in a compact silhouette and fold out for easy access. There are 6 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and, as I said, burnt titanium. Get the best offer right now at ridge.com/Kirk, RIDGE.com/KIRK Save 40% through December 22nd. So as of tonight, if you're watching, you have 11 days. Tomorrow, if you're listening, you have 10. You have till December 22nd, just a few days before Christmas. And we say Christmas here. Ridge.com/Kirk, Kirk. I use it way easier than a traditional wallet. Get moving right now. Go to ridge.com/Kirk, and save 40% from now until December the 22nd. What else?
Are you in on this Grant Wall conspiracy stuff going on?
No, I'm not.
No,
I am not. No. I mean, he said he was sick. I mean, what, they like poisoned him or something?
That's what they would have him say.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel very bad. I met him once in a press box. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Yeah. He did not meet the Kirk Minahan standard that I knew him well enough to tweet anything out when he died, though.
Oh,
yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah. To me, Nick Cafardo was I didn't tweet about Nick, and I knew him kind of.
Okay.
So to me, I have like the Nick Cafardo. That's sort of the main point of Nick dying, is it sort of set that standard, that line. You know, so he died for a cause, I think. You know.
That's good.
Yes.
I'm sure he'd be happy to know.
I spoke to his son about it in the line. He was very happy about that. Yeah. Nick was a very nice guy. They're very mad at me because I made fun of him for being like a Bobby Valentine mouthpiece.
Oh, really?
I remember at Comcast once he was sort of like, what the hell, but like in a good way. He was always a pretty good
hurt
guy.
him.
Yeah, but he was a nice guy. I felt bad. Nick was a good guy. This guy seemed like a very nice guy. And a horrible story. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Terrible. But no, I did not. I think his brother probably would want that one over, I would guess. He was emotional. I understand.
Yeah. Unless he knows something, you know? Who knows?
How would he know?
I don't know.
Is there a lot of fuckery going on right now in Qatar?
Yeah, there's a shitload of fuckery going on.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, let's put some shit in there.
Well, like,
Fuck around.
I haven't seen any of the negative headlines. Like,
That's weird. Yeah, it's weird that it's not being broadcast on Fox, where they fucking have a $70 billion deal with the World Cup.
I mean, on the
They
internet,
specifically said
like,
no
on the
fuckery
internet,
going
is
on
there-
here at the World Cup.
Yes. What's that?
I just mean on the internet. Has there been any stories about weird things going on
I
there?
don't think so, man. I know Grant Wall got. They're saying somebody said he got arrested. He didn't. I don't think. I think he got kicked out because he was going to wear a shirt and had to change his shirt or something. Or no, was brought back in with the shirt, right?
Something like that.
I think his brother is gay, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and so he had a shirt for gay rights, and that caused some controversy. But I know I don't think that Grant Wall was murdered at the World. It seems like I'm not really sure why that would be done.
This is where the internet has jumped the shark, because if you look shit up with just the World Cup in general, you'll see people saying like, people have Qatar wrong. You can get booze all over the place. It's like you just don't know what's real anymore with that.
Well, I think
shit.
their gay rights are probably not to the standard of even the United States at this point.
I suspect not.
And people did die building the stadium, like a lot of people. And
It's only
stadiums,
6,000.
yeah, nobody really seems to care and whatever. That's fine. I mean, look, I get it. People watch these games, but yeah, no, that was crazy. He's my age, I think. I think he was 48, right?
I believe so.
He'd been there a long time. He wrote at SI. He wrote at SI when he was a kid. So
He's the only soccer writer I know.
same here. I think that's probably true.
Well, you watched a soccer writer. No?
What's that?
Am I wrong about that?
I watched a soccer writer?
Hey, you watched a soccer writer have a mental breakdown. Isn't that who that guy was?
A soccer writer.
At a bar store.
I don't know.
Isn't that what he does?
Who? What are you talking
The
about?
blogger.
I don't know what you're talking
Is there a
about.
joke I'm not getting where you don't know he exists anymore? Or-
Are you talking about Rico Bosco?
No. The guy, the mental patient that was like screaming at the TV when you were at
I
headquarters.
don't think he's a blogger, though. I don't know what he does.
Oh, he's not?
You
yeah.
talking about Troops?
Yes. Yeah.
No, he's,
Does he
he's
blog?
still there. Yeah, I
He's a
don't know if he
soccer writer,
blogs, but
right?
he creates a lot of video content.
Oh, okay.
That's the guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Probably has a
My
podcast.
apologies.
Oh yeah, I haven't read it or seen his podcast, but he seemed like a very angry guy or emotional.
Yes,
guy.
emotional.
Well, soccer obviously is the global sport.
Correct.
He
Oh, for
represents that for Barstool.
For sure. Yeah,
Some good games this weekend.
You watched them, yeah?
I watched the end of that. What was it? England versus whoever, and
France?
and Kane missed that penalty kick.
Yeah.
Oof, that's ugly. Yeah.
What else?
Do you see that Mike Francesa wants to do a Manny cast with Mad Dog?
I did see that.
Did
yeah.
you see that?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? How did the Rough and Rowdy alternate cast go?
I didn't see one.
I don't know
fucking-
anything about
I was.
it.
I
figured
was.
Mike, you'd be into it.
I was
no?
pointed to some audio that I have to comb through this
Okay.
week, but I don't think it was too disastrous.
No.
I just know there was a lot. It seemed like there was a lot of face saving being done. Like Theo Vaughn posted on Instagram, like, "Hey, sorry." It seemed like it was done in a way where Schaub was like, "Hey, can you put out publicly that you're sorry that you can't make it," or something like that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it seemed like it went well otherwise, I guess.
Was it just live? Oh, so it was free on YouTube?
the whole thing?
I think
I've seen
so.
a 4-hour
That's what I was
broadcast
confused
on
by.
his
Yeah.
thing. That's an awful idea. That's awful.
Giving away for free?
That's the dumbest thing.
That's
Well,
pretty stupid.
you're not. You can't watch the fight. You're watching them talk about the fight.
Oh, who the hell wants to do that?
Okay, they butchered a good idea. Like fundamentally,
They should have
top
reached
to
out to you. That
bottom.
was a
Should have
mistake.
gone to you. Yeah.
The point was to have the broadcast visually, like you're there. No, I'm wording that wrong. It's Manningcast. Manningcast, you watch the fucking game with them.
I understand.
I like the idea of Dave yelling this at Portnoy and Brendan Schaub. Like you don't know. The idea is
I don't think Portnoy cared enough about it, especially if they were just
How do you
gonna do a
watch
watch
it?
along. It has. Where's the view count? Not seeing the view count on it.
probably did okay. He does okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Can you block the view count of a YouTube?
I don't know.
If anyone can. it would be
Yeah,
him.
I don't see the view count.
No? Anyway, I don't
Reading
know.
the comments, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about it. I just saw that, seemed like it was a good time. I don't know. Whitney did a couple of fights, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did Grace O'Malley win at the end?
She did.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good
Yeah.
for her. She seems like a nice kid. So there you go. Another successful Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah.
I guess.
85,000 views.
There you go. So when will the next one be? The first quarter of next year? They do 4 a year or no, 3?
Sounds about
I don't
right.
remember.
Is there a set? I don't know if there's a set amount. Is there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many they did 3 this year?
Yeah. I
When we
believe
were at
so. Yeah.
one before that, probably right. And then, okay.
They said it was the best one yet, but at least Whitney said it was really good from the clip I saw.
Okay.
On there,
If he
so-
said so, that must be true.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Paul Silas, by the way. While we're eulogizing people, so
What would you like me to say about Paul Silas?
I don't know, I'm just letting you know he died.
I know he died.
Celtics connection. Big
Well, go ahead.
Celtics
The
fan.
floor is yours.
No, I got nothing.
Big
I got
Celtics
nothing.
fan.
You're the
Paul
one that was
Silas?
all emotional about it.
Bob
Go ahead.
Ryan broke that news this morning. Right?
I saw he broke that
Yeah.
news. Yeah,
Good
yeah,
for
yeah.
him.
Never
Getting
buying
scoops.
Bob Ryan. Yeah.
Scoops.
One of my dad's favorite players. I'll say that. Paul Silas.
Okay.
Good player. Champion for the Celtics. Good rebounder. Coach for a while. Was I think LeBron's first coach in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds right. Yeah.
So yeah. R.I.P. I guess to
Did you
Paul
watch?
Silas.
Did you watch that Tiger the match? Did
I
you
saw
watch that
some. I
all?
recorded. I haven't watched it yet. I like it. I like the idea of golf in the dark a little bit. Like with the lights, it looked pretty good. Tiger looked a little sluggish. What I saw.
I saw a little limp. I saw some videos.
There's a lot
of
of
that,
lip.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's not great. That's not great. It's going to be, I think, a long. I just not going to get better. But you said that. I mean, his leg is really fucked up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the ratings for it or anything. But
So maybe after that he will. start
why is it
using
not?
the
Why is that on TBS and TNT at the same time?
well, they're owned by the same people. So
Well, I
they're
know, but they
probably
don't put
saying
every game on at
simulcast.
the same time. I mean,
No, they probably just think that's a special event. It's simulcast.
Oh.
It was a
I don't know if they had
Saturday
an
night,
alternate-
right?
Yeah, I
So
don't know
what
if they had
were
an alternate broadcast for it or not. I know Barkley did it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I saw Catherine Tappan, who you're right, got pushed out of the golf.
Yep.
But they have something else for her, I guess. But she might be good at hockey. I have no idea. She's probably good at. You saw her back then.
She
right?
was fantastic as a
Yeah,
sideline.
that's everybody. She just doesn't know anything about golf. It's like not her fault. She just stinks at it. They had the 4 of them at this par 3. You have to be a golf fan to know this, but I think that matters. And it's like it was a hole in one. If you got a hole in one, $2 million, some charity or something. And Catherine Tappan said to Tiger, she's like, Tiger, what would you say is like your most famous hole in one? And the answer is the Phoenix one. It is his second year on tour. It's like the most famous hole in one, maybe in the history of golf.
Oh, okay.
And Tiger was kind of like, well, probably the Phoenix one. And I could tell she had no idea what he was talking about. You have to be a golf fan to really catch that. But I thought,
Evidently, because I thought you were going to say that he's never had a hole in one.
no.
I was
But
like,
he has
that's
a
pretty
very
bad.
famous one.
Okay.
It's at that crazy hole at Phoenix, that 16th, the par 3. Like it's like it's like that, where they make all the noise and they go
yes.
crazy.
Oh yes.
If you look it up on YouTube, the crowd went fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
And you could tell even the other three were like, and I felt bad for her. It'd be like putting me like on the hockey side. I just don't
Yeah.
know it. It's
Yeah,
not her
yeah.
fault. She's actually probably a really good broadcaster.
She's really good at hockey. Like she knows the game of hockey.
All right, well, let's not.
I just think that's
really
her.
fucking good.
Yeah.
She obviously got a lot of money to go NBC to do that other shit, but she really probably should be hockey because that's what she knows.
Yeah, I think I read they're moving her to the Big Ten if they sign a deal or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, she did Notre Dame game. She was sideline reporter for.
Oh,
Notre
she
Dame,
did?
I
Well, there you
believe.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. But I think Whitney should play in that tournament. I'd be willing to caddy for him too.
All right, is this what you were speculating on the other day?
The celebrity golf tournament, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the.
I'm not caddying for anybody in that tournament. I'm playing in that tournament.
Okay.
But I'd be willing to caddy for him. Yeah, out in Tahoe. We could do that. Sure.
I mean, you can have the conversation about Whitney being in there, but there's also a million other people like at Whitney's level that you could also have a conversation about.
I don't think it would generate the social media
It's fair.
if you got behind it.
Yep.
I don't know. And I don't know if I'm hosting this thing on New Year's Day, which hopefully Jeff D. Lowe gets the call, so I can just show up for 10 minutes, joke around, bullshit with the guys, and then get the fuck out of
I like that Whitney genuinely seemed to feel bad. He's like, "Oh, you can host."
there. Really, I think you read the room wrong. I have no. Look, if Jeff couldn't make it, I'd be happy to do it. But
Sure.
Jeff does a great job with that. I'm happy to go in and have some fun and get out of there.
Yeah. You didn't get your agenda yet. They haven't planned that out. You're probably going to get a one sheet of all the things they're planning out. He said he had it all together.
Good.
Do you think I have no idea how they do a live show. Do you think it's like how we did the Wilbur?
No, I suspect not. I don't think Ryan's getting on the mic and belting out tunes.
I don't know if it's like a skits or not. You know what I mean?
I bet they have some videos of.
I would think.
Yeah.
Professional players, and then I'm sure maybe they'll have guests.
What did you think when Whitney said that they could do 1,500 seats in every NHL city?
I agree
Is
with them.
that crazy?
No, I don't know. I just don't know what they're like in Columbus or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the biggest NHL podcast like by far. Right?
But do they need like a corresponding event going on there?
Right.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know if they could do like a tour going city to city with 1,500 seats.
That's what I mean.
Like back to back to back to back to
Yeah.
back.
No.
I think if you did it like once a month in a different city, it might.
It'd
sell
be a
it
huge
better.
audience.
Yeah.
I bet they would.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough.
You're right. It is tough.
Yeah. People are looking for stuff to do. $30 to go see a live show or whatever. $50.
No,
Some
$25
people are
bucks.
just
Cheap.
What the
driving
fuck are they
to-
doing?
Jesus Christ,
I
make
got a
some
bet
money.
for that as my guy Kevin O'Leary was. He was getting dragged around.
He's getting bludgeoned.
What the fuck?
For every guy that drops what he's doing to go to Maddie in the morning, there's probably 10 that would go
That's a
to
good point.
Spittin' Chickens.
Why is Kevin O'Leary taking a beating? Somebody walk me through this. Like I'm 4 years old.
Because he
Christina would
defended
say.
that guy right out the
Yeah.
gate.
Because he's
He's a-
loyal to
he's an
somebody? Oh,
SBF
boy,
guy.
gee. Loyalty. Now, what's the show about? Like, what the fuck?
I think people suspect that maybe he knew more than he's letting on, or
I don't know. There's something about, I read that he donated $15 million. I saw $15 million in something about this, or he got $15 million. I don't know what it is. But
Something like he had. It was an endorsement from FTX, but maybe he got it in equity or something. I have
yeah,
no
but that
idea.
doesn't sound right. I don't think he got paid that kind of money for that. He wouldn't just praise this guy because he got $15 million. That
Certainly
seems
not.
Seems the guy's got hundreds of millions of dollars. The guy, wicked good cupcakes.
But he's
Right.
supposed to be a guy that's making the right decisions. Around
Disagree.
Owners and stuff. Hold on.
Disagree. No, I disagree. I think you can be a successful business guy and say, hey, here are some big mistakes in my life. There are
for sure.
huge ups and
Didn't you
downs. Look
give-
at President Trump.
Didn't you give shit a couple weeks ago for Brady endorsing FTX?
No.
Brady doesn't know dick about like financial markets or anything like
not.
that. Kevin O'Leary does know that shit.
Did not
He should
do
have been
that.
able to smell
No,
it.
I
sniff
disagree.
that out.
I don't think it's Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary's job is not to. There's no form in which you say does he know something about business or not. So I disagree with that. We all throw it out there. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses.
that's right.
And the guy, both of his fucking parents are compliance attorneys. What else
That's
do
the
we
main
want from
thing.
this
He had us
guy?
all duped.
And Jerry is killing him, by the way.
Yes.
Called him a whore the other day on Twitter.
Oh no.
How's Rob Carson going to play with that guy? I mean, that kind of humorless asshole.
Yeah, I don't think Rob Carson works blue. I didn't get that vibe.
I didn't get that sense either. I think he works vindication. That seems to be a big word in his
Yes.
the vindication tour.
An always hilarious topic.
A Jerry Rob Carson live show, I would sure as fuck go to. That I can tell you I'll be at. Absolutely. Do you think Jerry thinks like it's all about the change, or is he just like doesn't really care?
Oh, he always gets optimistic at the
Yeah, he
start.
does. It's sad. I know.
And then
3 weeks from now, I'll be like, they fucking do it. Murchison and right.
No, but this will be on them. I think if they ask for things, they'll get it. So this
Like
will be
what?
on Craig. This will be on Ironhead.
Ooh, like what?
Yeah, like if you want them to promote
Sorry,
your show,
Jerry.
you got to tee it up for them. You have to
Hang it
write
up,
the
Jerry.
I will
write
say,
the video.
I'll be very clear when I say this. Very clear. Jerry is actively looking for another producer.
Oh, come on.
Actively.
Well, that's
Newsmax just
a
bought the
that's a
show.
big mistake.
What'd you say?
Newsmax basically just bought the show. So how is it a five?
You think they paid for it?
Well, is it no longer a Studio 550 production?
Certainly not.
Oh, interesting. I was wondering how that works. Yeah.
Ironhead's out, I think.
I don't think so. I think that would be a bad move.
Jerry's like, I talked to him the other night. He's like, he's doing like 8 different podcasts. And he's like, I never fucking listened to that one. I would never do that. I'm like, nobody does, Jerry. It's fine. Not yours, Mike. It's the
Somebody
one he
does. Somebody does for free.
Yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, I get it, because I guess some producer was leaving somewhere. I think during the EI like Exodus, and Jerry's like, "Oh, do you think he's looking for a job?"
Oh, that one who DM'd us?
No, a different guy, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll know everything, Dave. I know everything.
A political guy at EI?
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
He
A
has
button
a
pusher.
beating heart. That's what Jerry cares about. He can wipe his ass.
Was I a political guy?
Dave
fuck was
Coney
I?
was his producer.
I think Jerry might be looking for something that doesn't necessarily exist, though. Like, I think Craig does a good job. If he tells Craig what he wants, Craig is.
Well, I think
does a
he's looking
perfect job.
for, honestly, like he's looking for somebody like Steve.
Okay. Well, then that's.
Or
yeah.
in fairness, Carano again, just with
Yeah.
not caring as much. He wants that
Yeah.
back and forth. He wants a
Yeah.
co-host.
I think he like Steve, like yes, but I think Steve would be his like dream producer.
Yeah, well, that would be more of a co-host type of thing. Not
No,
co-
I think
but you know
Jerry
what I
would
mean.
be his second. Like, Jerry be pushing buttons.
Oh, so he's like me. He knows his place. He knows.
Get that sound, Jerry?
Sorry, boss.
No, what I said was I thought you'd had that. No, but the drop. You said the drop. I said.
You said you wanted holiday music.
It's Christmas music. Well, we could all use BetterHelp, that's for sure. The show is sponsored by BetterHelp this week. We hear from people all the time. I just heard the other day talking to somebody about this. You've got to go get help. If you sit, it's only going to get worse. I can tell you, it's not going to get better if you're on your own. You're not going to solve these things that are in that head of yours working solo. That's where BetterHelp comes in. It's not traditional therapy. Well, it is, but it's online, which makes it a little easier. The world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched over 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online, plus it's affordable. Cheaper than traditional therapy, easier to get if you don't like your first therapist, which is totally normal. Even your second, not that unusual. You keep looking, you get paired up, way, way faster than traditional therapy. No waiting rooms, no traffic. Like I said, you don't search forever. You just fill a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily, as I said, switch on a new therapist at any time. It couldn't be simpler. I'm telling you, you got to go do it right now. If you're thinking, should I do it, should I not do it, that means you should do it. You learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Kirk10. That's BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Get moving. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. What else?
You see, Jamel Hill only sold 5,000 books.
Of course. That's more than I thought. I mean, that's for like library, schools. Like, what human being is going to buy that book? Everyone pretends to, but no one's going to buy that book. She's a terrible writer, first of all.
Did that beat Julie DeCaro's ranking
I
of
would think
181,000?
I think it would have to beat that book.
Yeah,
I think it would have to. Yeah. I mean, I know the wheels of justice turn slow. I'm still waiting for that lawsuit.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
We're adjusting back into the world at least. That would. If you had said to me 2,000, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But I bet you she got a huge amount of money up front because they just.
Yeah, but don't the sales work like against that? Isn't that how that works? That's the advance.
But it won't now though. Like the world has changed. Like she'll guilt them into she'll make up like she always does. Nobody ever watches her or consumes her or listens, but she's made a fortune. God bless her. Good for her.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm not. What was the name of the book?
I think it was Uphill.
Uphill.
Yeah. Because her last name is Hill.
Uh-huh.
So she's always like going uphill.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's been a really tough climb for her the last 10 years. Incredibly tough climb.
So many jobs.
Just landing on
barriers
job to
she's
job.
broken down.
Job after job after job. But hey, good for her. I mean, whatever. She's played the system well. I'll give her that. Yeah. But no, I haven't had a chance to read Uphill yet. That will not be my 100th book. Or maybe it should be now that I think of it.
You have one left?
I have 2 left. But that might be a good way to close it out.
Yeah.
With Uphill, the Jamel Hill story.
Interesting. Open your mind a little
Have we booked her yet or no?
We haven't.
We sell books here. I mean, tell her we have many authors on.
Definitely do.
How's the guest lineup looking?
Well, we got Julie on Thursday. Is that her name?
Julie DeCaro?
No. What's the girl's name? Remember the pitch
Oh,
I
yes.
read?
Yeah.
Who?
A girl messaged you.
Yeah. Remember I read that email?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming in on Thursday.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You said yes.
I don't know. She bought both shirts?
Yeah.
Well, that's the deal, Mike. That's how we do it.
So I've heard, yeah.
Yep.
She can be dreadful or no?
I don't know. She has a lot of confidence, so probably.
I have to buy 4 shirts a week to keep coming.
That's true. It's working out for you.
Yeah.
We really, Dave liked that one.
Thank you.
You got the at the end.
That's it for me, folks.
That's it. Okay. I mean, all right. So we have her Thursday.
We have her on Thursday, yeah. Yep.
Confidence in what? How do you mean?
Well, she just like the tone of which her email, the things she said, it just made me think she's very confident in coming.
Oh, that's
here.
good. I
Yeah,
suppose.
good,
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah,
she's
not
local.
nervous. No, I think she's in New York.
She's in New York. And she's coming here on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's clearly a big fan.
We have 5 reads for that show. That means it's gonna be like an hour and a half at least.
No, we actually don't. They're
Good.
Front loaded this week.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Barstool. Excellent.
And then is next week? No, we're here.
We're here next week. Then we're off.
the-
Christmas week. We'll be back in the new year.
Right.
Our 2023.
Correct.
Only 1 week off.
5th calendar year, Mike,
by
as at Barstool. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Our 5th different year at Bar. How many people would have guessed that?
Certainly in August of 19. No, not
Was
many.
that the chaps,
Yeah.
Steve thing? Was it really that
Yeah.
early?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. We were there 2 months?
Yeah.
So that was a Framingham situation.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Was Malcolm Laverne in Framingham?
Yes.
Okay.
As was the dice business.
Malcolm Laverne was in the first 3 weeks. Was in that.
Was it you?
Yeah, I was there for that.
We had him on?
Yeah.
You were producing?
Yeah, I booked him. That's why he calls me still to this day.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Wow, he's crazy. Who the hell knows?
Fucking nuts.
Huh.
Dave just talking to him late at night.
But Artie Lang was here.
Yes, that was the first
Like,
thing
very
we ever
early,
did.
right?
The first thing that was ever done.
If you
was
asked
in
me
that
like,
room.
if you asked me like 10 things right that were like borderline, I don't know if I'd get 3 of them right.
Oh, really?
Of what happened where?
Yeah, I have no memory for that. Like I
That's
do
what
remember
my
Artie
memory
do.
is
I remember
perfect
doing. Oh yeah. I
whatever
remember
reason.
doing Artie in that room.
Well, you would remember stuff like physically in the studios, I bet.
I don't think so. Like what? Oh, people were here, there.
Yeah, if I said like where was Rich Kelleher, you would say there.
No, I mean, I
yeah,
wouldn't-
maybe you wouldn't.
I wouldn't know that.
Oh, really? Oh, I
No.
thought you just meant like content over
No,
phone or something.
No, I don't remember much about. I don't know. I was very rude to the people there.
But yeah, we were all
Imagine Dave
uncomfortable.
tonight with this inch of snow trying to walk up the stairs to get in there. What a fucking nightmare.
A harrowing tale.
He's taking the day off, right?
Yeah.
He was called
I
out.
would have
yeah.
met you guys on the other side.
That would've been
open the
brutal.
door.
That would've
Hugging the railing.
There's an elevator.
Oh no, I had to go when I get my water, take a piss. I have to like say hi to those guys, but you know, now I know they hated me because I always said hi to them.
They didn't. Only one guy did, according to the owner.
That's right.
Only that
Yeah,
one guy.
This fucking guy,
yeah. Now, here's this asshole who walks around.
Mr. Chatty.
I suppose meanwhile, Steve would chat with those fucking guys though.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Talk-
Sometimes I walked
talk
in.
shop.
Yeah, he's playing drums, guitar. A couple of times I walked in, shooting that hoop.
That's right.
Loved
yeah.
it. Little ganj. He did the whole thing. Coke.
Yeah. I
Stop
just like
him.
looking at the equipment like, oh, you got the 3,000. I got the 5 actually.
That's the way you want to do it. No, you're a traditionalist, huh? That's fine. I can see Steve in a band at some point, like in high school.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think, like just a jam band or something?
Well, that's the thing
A
about
bassist?
Steve is
Yeah.
if maybe we never brought that up, and if he was here today, he'd be like, oh yeah, I was actually.
Yeah, it was a couple. Yeah, it was a Grateful Dead tribute band. Toured for 3 years. Probably alive, but,
Yeah.
or maybe not. Who knows? What else?
Nothing really going on this weekend, unfortunately.
Oh, I gotta say, I listened to running the other day. I can't help myself. I listened to a little bit of that idiot from Australia with the other idiot.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Did you have any sound of that? Or
Yeah,
no?
I can pull it up. Yep.
Hold on. Did you listen to this, Mike, or no?
No, I did not.
Oh my god, it doesn't even annoy me. It's just sad. Just sad. Am I wrong or no?
It was pretty sad.
It's just sad. Like, I
It
don't
was-
know.
Just the conversation in general was just.
Well, you retweeted this guy. It couldn't have been that bad.
Kevin, no, it's not. Well, I did.
I think he said something about Conan.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah.
fine. There's no rules on that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fucking retweet fucking Billy Tibbetts if he did that. No, he had Kevin from Bristol on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
Who
heard
is-
about
who is
this.
falling
yes.
now to the point where it's just like we're at like I don't even know where we're at stage wise, like career now. This is a guy who, you know, was a really good caller on the old show.
Yeah.
Was a pretty good caller for a while on this show. And now is like going on and like humorless, like crying and
Oh, really?
bitter and just like I don't really understand what Dave, walk me through this before we play sound. What is your take on this?
My take is that people take this stuff way too seriously.
Oh my God, it's a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like that I don't get. Like the woe is me. Like it's not promised to anybody but me. That's it. Like I don't get. What does he expect? I think he wants the old days where like I was on EEI and like he called in and Steve from Providence and
Tim from Canton. Those are his guys. He wants to be up there on the stage.
well, he should learn. Tim from Canton should teach a class on how to be a Meta fan. I'm dead serious.
I suspect he might actually.
He
At a
probably does
community
on the
college
side.
somewhere.
He actually should because he has a good sense of humor. He never takes it too seriously, except when he got hurt. He broke character.
That
one
was
time.
that was a rare glimpse
He
into
could-
the man.
But I think it's more telling that he has that level of anger, but yet is never like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was able to
shows.
come back.
Called
from
it. He
that.
called in the next show, didn't
Makes
he?
fun of himself.
Yes.
Like never inserts himself in anything. Like doesn't. He would never do what you're about to hear. He would never do.
Right.
Never. I mean, I would say he's about the only good Minifan. Basically, everyone else is fucked up at some point.
Wow.
But Tim from Canton is the only, I think, Hall of Fame Minifan at this point. Unless I'm
Wow.
forgetting somebody, Mike.
Well, you had said at the last Madawaska show, I believe your nomination was Gig.
Gig's a good Gig's a good Minifan. I put him in that group
yeah.
as well. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good Minifan. I like him.
And he's the same. He's always for the
Yeah.
joke. There's never like, oh, you did this to me. Or,
Correct. Yeah. Although Tim and Canton with the, I'm not kidding around, Justin. It's getting like
Vamos. That was my favorite.
oh, the places you'll go. Good morning. I'm Tim from Canton. How old are you, Squirt? You're going to be a knockout someday.
Kiss me on the forehead.
Said to Justin, that was a little uncomfortable. Oh, God. Anyway, Jesus God. So, all right. So Kevin, who is a nice guy, like underneath though.
Sure, very.
Do you think that, Dave, too? or
Oh,
no?
great guy. He
Very, very
came
nice
to that.
guy.
He came to that live show the other day.
I did see him, yeah. I did see him. I didn't speak to him. I did see him. Very nice guy, but like, what are we doing? Go ahead, Mike.
The closer you get to Kirk, the kind of uglier it gets. Not him, but if you throw your hat into the ring, if you start to make content, not only are you going to get shit on, but it actually could go badly and you end up, hating someone that you admire.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't hate Kirk. Not by a country mile. It's almost like Kirk has only child syndrome.
Hold on. It's a guy who used to like call and like joke around, and then one day, as I've said before, I'm wandering around Walhalla killing time. I get a 4,000-word message saying, "Can you really please? I beg of you to reconsider this Hall of Fame situation."
Why? What did I miss? Why would he hate you?
Because you heard what Benner said. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, look, is there a long history of people I've liked on the show? Like,
I know why a lot of people would hate you. I'm just saying,
sure.
Kevin specifically. I'm asking
because we never let him talk on the show. Like it's I don't know. Anyway,
okay.
Go ahead.
It's almost like Kirk has only child syndrome, except he's not an only child. Does that make sense to you?
Say it again.
It's almost like Kirk has only child syndrome.
Yes.
Except he's not an only child. He's not a good sharer, I don't think. Kirk, I think Kirk hates how much people around him would be loved. If people liked my calls or my songs,
this is where
people like someone too much.
This is when we're just like veering it. Like now I like get jealous because of the audience reaction to a Kevin from Bristol phone call.
Well, he said that when he was on with Montante, but I thought he was joking.
No. Okay, I'm glad you said, because I heard him say something else like that similar. Something that's where it was. Where it's like, if he says in this interview too, where he's like, I just think an alpha like me and Kirk can't be in the same room together. I'm like, I think I could handle it. Maybe, I don't know. But like this whole thing of like I one day was like, you know what? After years, like, you know what? This fucking love that Kevin Bristol's getting everybody. It's just pissing me off. Like, you're fucking out, mister.
Right.
Like, we can't have this anymore.
But what call? Like, is he being silenced in some way? I feel like I'm missing something.
Well, I mean, I don't want him on the show.
Okay.
It's called Stink now. I mean, like, but so what?
If he's the president, he's doing a good job.
He's not the president. Go ahead.
Did not like them.
I agree.
If someone, especially a Minute fan, is loved, Kirk will end up hating them, dispelling them. Kirk will not speak their name anymore, not take their calls. It's not just me. I think other people too. The more you are,
who else is he talking about? Honestly,
I'm sure there's people. I don't know who he's talking about.
What was the scenario with the Billboard chart guy?
he went on the other show and played the Billboard chart game.
Oh, okay.
Do you think, by the way, that the Minute fans like love Billboard chart guy and his 30-minute phone calls?
Probably not.
No, I like him, so we have him on.
Yeah.
Like and I like Kevin too, but this idea where he's like, you know, one day Kirk was just like, you know what, this guy's taking over. Like I have to knock Kevin from Bristol down. Kevin is funny occasionally in 30 seconds. But I listened to this interview, I jumped through. There's not a single like humorous moment. Not one.
But you know, there's also a time where it's like for me.
One second, Mike. Please, Mike, don't interrupt this.
I'm sorry.
I was blacklisted, or I couldn't call in, or I was hung up on, and I thought to myself for a while, that's funny, you know. And then all of a sudden, it was like, okay, it's just never going to end. So now it's not funny anymore. It's kind of like, okay, I have to relegate myself to a different kind of person as part of the show.
Your kids. What are you doing? What are you doing this interview for? What are you talking about? What is wrong with people?
But that's, again, if he learned from like Tim and Ken, if he kept calling sparingly here and there, then there wouldn't be a big deal.
Oh, you think, Mike, do you not know me now after stuff like this? You ever think about like, I know how much it hurts this guy. I will never let him
I don't mean,
call.
I'm saying before shit like this. I'm saying if there was something where you like made fun of Kevin or hung up on him or whatever, I don't know exactly what he's referring to. But if there was some incident where his calls weren't getting on, eventually that would have blown over.
Probably, I guess. But I mean, am I missing something, Dave?
I liken myself to a dollar store Roy Orbison.
Oh, that was different.
That was the first one.
Remember that one?
That was my
time.
That's what I mean. It's just a weird. There's no humor at all.
Yeah.
And like the other guy, like would kill somebody if they gave a blowjob interview like that. If I did to somebody, and I'm like, but he sits there and just like agrees. And the other guy who hates me for some reason, I don't know why.
Hates everybody.
He liked you when he was in here.
Little Andy was not following up. Am I wrong or no?
That is true.
I mean, what the heck are we doing here?
Yeah.
A 3-foot pussy. I've never seen one in my life. I like the guy and everything.
He was calling for me to be fired this weekend.
Was he?
I saw those tweets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
he wasn't the only one to be
No, thanks, Mike.
but I'm not
You're
going to give
pro
him
with
credit.
that.
Like, I'm glad he flew from Australia. Am I supposed to give him, like, great, you flew from Australia. People flew from somewhere else.
Yeah.
What's it? Did we let the guy in the studio?
Yes. He was
Nothing.
right there.
No, nothing. Just ass kissing, and it's all fuck Kirk. He's an asshole. Yeah. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't really understand what this stems from.
Neither do I. I mean, well, we don't. I don't know.
Because I remember the last thing I remember involving Kevin from Bristol was that crazy phone call where he was like, "You motherfucker!"
Yes.
Like he was really pissed at you, and you guys got into it. And then he called the next day and laughed about it.
Yeah, but remember, what was he so angry about? Do you remember that,
Wasn't there
Dave?
something with Justin? Yeah.
Yeah, he really went after Justin.
Called him like a smarmy cunt.
Yeah, he
that's
really
what I
went after
mean.
Justin.
A lot of
Yeah.
humor there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just bizarre.
I don't really remember. Someone will remind you on Twitter, I'm sure. But,
I mean, some of the angles he uses to watch those kids change in that consignment store are
well, I
interesting.
don't know anything about that. That seems.
True or false, Dave?
Go ahead.
It's a nice store. It's a
I'm
nice
kidding.
store.
Of course I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. Of course it's a joke. I don't mean that, I don't want to inject any humor.
That's not what this is for.
I mean, that's the reason I don't tell. I don't have to tell many jokes. If somebody tells a couple funny jokes, they're gone. That's how it works here.
That's right.
So I keep Mike around.
That's right. Thank you.
Keep it low,
I know my place.
Fucking unbelievable. People are so weird. I don't know. I like the Australian guy, and I do like Kevin, but like, what are we doing? The fuck are we doing?
Yeah, if he's really hurt by something, I don't.
You can tell
understand
he's
what-
hurt.
I'm not
They miss you.
quite sure what that is.
What?
They miss you.
Where? I'm here. I'm doing the show every week.
You're not like they felt.
They
close
want to be.
to
He
you.
wants to be boys.
They felt
When?
very close to you.
When?
At EEI.
Well,
Even
I've
on
been
this
there for
podcast.
5 years.
Those are
Even
the
on this
days.
podcast, I think.
When? I do the show every day. I'm on YouTube 3 times a week. I'm on YouTube. What?
I don't know. Something about the closeness to them has dissipated
What are you talking about? When?
at some point in time.
You no longer crush and bruise with them, and
That's what I mean. I'm not spending a
Hanging
lot of
around.
social time with these individuals. I don't think.
well, that's the problem.
I guess. I don't know. What else, Dave?
You agreed, I think, to social time this week. By the way, somebody reached
What?
out to me.
What?
Do you remember agreeing to something at the live show?
Social time?
Attending an event?
No.
I think you agreed. I think somebody offered you tickets to something.
Oh
and you
boy,
said
here's
yes.
where not listening really gets you in trouble.
Tickets. Text me.
And I know for like when they yeah, I'll text
This week?
at the live show.
No. What?
Oh, the event is this week. At the
Oh.
live show, you agreed, and I was like, you were on the spot,
Zero chance I'll do that, right?
but you said it right.
I have no idea. I swear to God, maybe I'll, if I look at it, I'll recognize it.
Okay, yeah, all right. I figured.
Oh,
What is it?
no, I'm not going to be doing that. That's like a live show and being nice thing. Everyone has to know that,
That's what I figured.
right?
Yeah.
Why? Who? Somebody taking that seriously?
Yeah,
Who?
the guy.
Oh no! I can't. What day is
You
it?
can't give anyone an
Wednesday.
inch.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
You busy?
Huh?
You're busy that day?
I'm busy that day. I'm with Harry,
Yeah.
teaching Harry to be a man. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, someone's got to do that. You're like, yeah, your son, whatever, cries during, Sleepless in Seattle. Be a man.
You should go to that. That'd be
I
fun.
would. I love that guy. I love.
Harmon.
Yeah, great guy. Huge fan of the show, but I can't. I'm not going to Boston on a Wednesday. There's no chance of that happening. What time does it start?
I mean, you could even make a last minute decision and just get in the car and go if you want.
That's true. I'm not going to do that.
We have
Nothing again. I can't. I'm not. I hate going. No.
Craig can pick you up.
Is he going?
Yeah.
How do you know? He's got Newsmax stuff that night.
Oh, maybe things have changed.
Is Rob Carson doing comedy there? I'll go for
that
Rob
I don't
Carson
know.
part of the
Maybe
show. Where
Rob
is
Carson
it?
will be a guest.
It's probably sold out. These guys kill it. Where is it?
Left Boston.
Oh, Laugh Boston.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Go if there are any tickets left. Go get them. I will
Yes.
say that. We love huge fan of the show and a great guy.
He's a great guy, yeah.
Great guy. Writing books now. He's all over the place. I might go. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. What time is that? Like 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
No.
No?
8 p.m. probably.
Are you going to it?
No. We got the case.
We have the case.
Write that down.
That would have been your out for everything at that.
That's
that
true.
moment. Yeah.
No, I would. I didn't know when it was, but no, I want. Great guy, great guy, and I feel like what's his face, Tim Riggles, that weirdo is always like. Is he like his like manager or something? He's always around.
They're friends.
Oh,
They're
really?
like actual friends.
They're actual friends.
They're actual friends.
I could be friends with either one of those guys. They're both nuts.
Well,
Great guys, but Jesus Christ.
Craig will be there representing the
Why would you even
the
bring that? Why would you
Gearheads.
even bring that up to me, Dave? Put me in the position where I have to look like that now.
What do you mean?
Why even ever mention that to me?
Because I mean,
That's your. You know not to mention that to me. It's not looking like an asshole. Yes.
You don't look like an asshole. I think you would never have. You were just being nice. Yeah,
But shouldn't everybody know that?
I would think so.
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
God.
Weeknights?
No, I mean, I
Unless
would
it's
love to be
Maddie.
part of.
He probably does know that, and we're just saying, hey, on the off chance he actually does want to go, here's tickets or whatever.
Was that it, Dave? Or no?
Nope, it was here are the tickets. Like,
Oh, well,
yeah.
But I'm just saying in his mindset, I don't think he was like, Kirk has to come or I'm going to be
Well,
pissed
just
at
He's
him.
not going to be. He doesn't.
Yeah,
care.
No, he's a great-
He's a
he's a
very
either way.
easygoing
He's a great guy,
No,
man. His
yeah.
brother, terrific guys, and I'm
Yeah.
very happy for success. It's well earned. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah.
And like I said, what is it, Laugh Boston on Wednesday night?
Yep.
All right, go look it up. Get tickets there. What else?
That's about it. Nothing
All
exciting.
right, we get a couple of phone calls on a Sunday night if people want to talk.
Elton John quit Twitter. You see that? Devastating.
Oh, no.
I didn't
Devastating.
even know he was on it, if I'm being honest. Why did he quit Twitter?
What do you think?
Misinformation.
Oh. Okay, well, if that's what you want to do. I didn't know he was even. Do you know those guys is actually on Twitter, or is it like just bullshit announcements?
I would imagine
not
it's
actually
bullshit
on Twitter,
announcements.
Yeah.
Some of these older people are weirdly active, though. It's like it's very case by case.
But some of even the ones with like little funny lines, I don't think that's them.
No,
It's their people.
Who's that actress I'm thinking of from Diane Keaton movie Hocus Pocus?
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler is active on Twitter.
Oh God, yeah.
She's insane.
Yeah, I suspect that's not a PR.
She's one of those humorless. Like I think Cher is like that too.
Oh,
right?
Cher's mom just passed.
Cher
She
said
did.
something.
Wow,
rest her
great
soul.
run. Jeez.
God rest her soul.
Didn't Cher say something like there was some shooting within the last year or two? Oh, George Floyd is what it was.
Yeah.
She said, "I just wish I was there to have stopped it.
It's like Mark Wahlberg.
Like if I had been there, things would have gone down different." It was exactly like Wahlberg. Yeah.
I don't believe that was a shooting.
No. At first I thought it was a mass shooting, maybe, but then I remembered it was.
Oh, I
George
got you.
Floyd.
Okay. Yeah.
Who was Cher's mom? Well, I know Georgia Holt, but what'd she do? She was a singer?
What?
You said she had a
Push
good run,
Cher out
so
of
you
her
knew
snatch.
you know of her.
I'm saying she must have been an older woman.
Oh, I figured you knew who she was when you mentioned
No, I don't. I don't. I mean, I don't. Not,
Georgia
I don't,
Holt.
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know. But Cher has to. I mean, she must have been almost 100, and she must have been in her 90s.
96.
96. That's an incredible.
Good for
run.
her.
Oh God, that's twice my age. I have no interest in that. No interest in that.
That's what I was saying about Jerry Lewis. Is like when him and Dean Martin broke up, he had another 60-year career.
Yeah, it wasn't even the reunion of that telethon was like 55 years ago. Jesus, God. All right, so today, Wednesday, then Thursday,
Yes.
then 3 more shows, then we're off for a week. Thank God. I don't think anybody wants to watch this show anymore. God, I'm about done with it.
Only 1 week of vacation.
Well, we'll see. Could be more. Could take January off. Could pretend I'm mentally ill. Who knows?
That's
My argument is pretending you're mentally ill is mentally ill. So
Sure.
like it's an out either way,
Yeah.
Who knows? Hey, load up, Dave.
They're loaded up.
All right, let's go. Let's talk to the people on a Sunday night, on a snowy, beautiful, glorious Sunday night, brought to you by SimpliSafe. Hello.
Hey, I just have a quick question for Dave.
He's here, David Cullinane.
All right, so I'm an alcoholic, so I already know Dave hates me like he hates Castellani.
True.
But my mom passed away from early onset Alzheimer's this year, and I was wondering if he thinks it's a good idea for me to get tested for the gene, or am I just going to be a asshole who gets no sympathy if I have it?
Well, also
Oh,
depends.
yeah.
Also depends how good looking.
That's
you
what I mean,
are.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
You sound like a 7.
I think
No, he sounds ugly, fat and ugly.
No.
Oh,
no, he's
sir.
not. He's
I'm
not
a
like
ginger, but I'm one of the good-looking gingers.
Oh, forget
yeah,
it.
good haircut at least.
Harry's another one, by the way. Not Harry Minahan, but Harry, last name, I don't know what Harry's last name is, the Prince. His hair is thinning up
Oh
top.
yeah, he doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's got to go. Shave it. That wouldn't look bad shaved.
He had like a 2-year run where chicks were into him, and then it just
now he
faded
just looks,
away.
it's
working.
not look good. They'll be divorced by 2025. Go ahead, Colin.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I just hung up on him if we were done.
Well,
Yeah. Get the test.
I would agree. Get the genetic testing.
Yep.
Oh, no. Fuck. Hang up. Jesus Christ. I hate that sound.
Wow.
Sir, definitely
Jesus
don't call back.
Christ.
Try that again.
Fuck. They load up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Hello.
David, this is Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
You don't know me. I certainly know you, and I don't quite know how to say this, but I'll just come out and say it. David, I had sex with your father.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You had sex with Big Jack Cullinane, Sebastian?
Wow. That's a
It
bombshell.
was 1992.
1992.
We were at a construction expo in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, that checks out.
Jack and I fell in love that day.
Oh, man.
At least it's love.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead. Describe the sex to me.
David's father loves digging. Let's just say the only thing that was digging was me inside of his asshole that night.
That's
Nice.
very graphic.
David, your father doesn't return my calls.
Why do you think that is?
I like this guy.
Me too.
Go ahead.
Big Jack will fucking find you.
Well, why? What's the problem with that,
Whoa,
Dave?
he's gonna gay bash
what's
this guy?
wrong?
Well, it's
wrong with
just,
that?
It's just poking fun. Big Jack doesn't like being poked fun at.
David, your father and I.
So
were
he likes being.
It's like a joke to me.
Poking prod.
Sebastian, read his lines, please. Sebastian, go ahead.
Your father and I were in love. He doesn't return my calls, but David, please tell him to call Sebastian.
I will, Sebastian.
Okay,
Thank you.
I need that line in retrospect, but what can you do?
So look at this. Fourier is moving to middays with Gresh.
Ooh, tweeting this out.
Why are you
This
moving
is,
away so fast?
This is a Chad Finn story on Boston.com.
Unbelievable. Finn knew about this for days and waited till EEI let him write it. Isn't that crazy?
His life is very strange.
On a
His
Sunday
career.
night. Yeah, I heard that.
It is unclear right now what the station's long-term plans are for afternoon drive. Megan Ottolini is expected to remain on the program. Rich Keefe is likely going to evenings.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yep.
This is what I was alluding to the other day.
Uh-oh.
I don't know
With
that yet.
Mutt?
I don't. If you're cost cutting, I don't know.
Yeah.
My guess is it's going to be Christian and Gresh middays. I heard that. Then I heard it was going to be.
Oh, poor Arkand.
I think Arkan's the host of the afternoons with Megan Ottolini and
I
Adam
think Gresh and
Jones. I
Christian.
think.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Adam Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So who would be midday? Oh, Christian for you.
I'm sorry, for
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Is that what you said about Adam Jones last week, or you thought Adam Jones was going to be middays?
No. He was going to go. I knew that, and I know that Fourier hates Gresh, but I think Fourier probably needs the job. He's got 40 kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Recreate the Gresh and Zoe magic. Gresh with a football player.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a disaster. I mean, I don't really understand it. I like Lou. I mean, again, Lou didn't do great ratings over the years, but he was a competent. Like, you're replacing him. I mean, you have Megan Ottolini and Christian Arkand.
Adam Jones.
Arkand's a competent host, though.
He'd prefer to be in Reno in 1992.
Well,
Oh, but actually,
Well,
you're
that's
saying-
true.
You're saying Adam Jones will be the host.
What?
I don't know if he works construction. I don't know if he would be at that event.
He's a digger. He's a digger. He's a digger. Has anybody ever seen Jack Colony and Christian Arkand in the same room together?
They've not.
I bet they've been in the same room together.
Did you ever
Hey, as long
find,
as he's happy.
Did you ever find letters your father wrote to John Cheever by any chance?
Go ahead. Well, that's not stunning. I mean, obviously, did Chad Finn say that we broke the news here, Dave?
He did not.
What a stooge, though. He had this, and EEI was like, "You can write it." Well, boy, the world has changed. What a stooge.
What does he write day? Because he doesn't write anything about
No
radio.
idea.
Or like, what does he write day to day?
It's a good
He
question.
writes Sporto columns.
Okay.
Like he'll write about the Patriots or whatever.
Oh, so he's basically just a sports writer. And
Yeah.
if there's a story about the media, he'll be the one that writes it.
Yes.
Okay.
Jones with like a 3-person show is not going to be good. Like he's
Well,
like
the problem with Adam Jones, and again, not many people. Are they loaded up?
Yeah.
Is that he's just like a Felger light.
Yes.
He's going to go against Felger.
Right.
I mean, they don't know what the fuck they're trying to save money. That's Fourier, I imagine, going from afternoons and middays, took a pay cut. They're not going to have two people doing nights, I don't think. So they'll save some money there. You bring in Adam Jones, but you get rid of Lou, so you're saving money. You already have Arkan there. So, like, and you're paying Megan Ottolini peanuts. The one show that doesn't take a hit, of course, is Craig Hill's show. But, they are going to save probably, I bet you they went in. I think I said this the other day, Mike. They probably went in and said, you need to save whatever, $328,000.
Yeah.
So they went and saved it. They never think of, like, getting rid of, like, who's the idiot from 90? Mike Thomas, just firing him.
Right.
He's probably making $400,000.
Right. And what is his job?
Yeah, or Mark, or Mark, get a hand get one of those guys.
Well, he recruited Adam Jones though.
Wow, I'm sure Adam Jones would have never come here if they offered him an afternoon show if somebody else was doing it.
Yeah. He's like, they call him the Bobby Knight of radio.
Yeah.
I mean, please.
Yeah.
No, Mike Thomas is a shithead. Literally, he has shit in his head.
Huh.
But yeah, anyway.
Well, then that's very impressive, actually, if you think about it.
No,
If he has a medical condition like that?
He's in radio. I don't know if that's that big of a deal. All right. Hello.
Hey, does this open the door for Mutt to come to Barstool?
Well, I'll say this. I don't know. I don't know if Mutt and I talk all the time. I know I texted him on Friday or yesterday to see how he's doing, and he hasn't responded, which is unusual. So I don't know what his future is. I said to him the other day on the phone, when this was kind of out there. I said, look, like it's a gambling place. If we could figure out a way to get you in here and you could contribute doing horse racing and some sort of gambling thing, and then maybe came in here once a week when Mike's not here, like if he could put together, but I think he's like a radio guy. Like I think he wants to do radio.
Really?
Yeah, I think he does.
He seems young to be like that.
He's 40.
Fixed.
I mean, he's not.
Well, no. I'm not saying too young to be in radio. I'm saying he
was always an old, like, young guy.
Yeah,
I just can't see
just to be
him
that frigid where it's like I wouldn't go to Barstool.
No, I can see him in here. I can't see him doing like the selfie video of him doing his gambling.
That's
like,
true.
Social media video. You know what I'm
I
talking
agree.
about?
I know.
Yeah.
I think it would take some coaching. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Well, there's no better coach than Kirk Minahan.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose that's true. I mean, I did, win the as the head coach of the Rockies in Kate's 5th grade year. We won the softball tournament.
Wow.
That, I'm not bragging or anything, but it's happened.
It's cool.
And you know who's not?
Rings a
Rico
ring.
is not coachable because he didn't listen to you.
Well, who knows what the future holds, my friend.
You are
Well,
teasing something.
if he realizes he goes against the Minifans family, then he's going to get absolutely tortured.
You're right.
Because we don't stand for that disloyalty.
You're right. Thank you.
Don't get him.
They load up, Dave?
So Rico Bosco coming back.
No, I'm kidding. Are they load up?
Yeah.
All right. Did you get the number I just texted you?
Yes.
Let's call real quick.
Kirk.
Bye.
Oh.
1 second. Sorry, buddy. Call back. SimpliSafe. I don't think this call will be answered, Mike, but one never knows in this business that we're in.
Well, I hope so.
Hey, this is Lou. Sorry, I missed your call.
What can you do? Hey, I wish him
maybe
well.
tomorrow I'll answer that call.
Maybe. I wish him well. Like I said, if that's the case, the two guys I would want least to lose their jobs. The only two guys, really. I like Fourier, but
Would you have him in on a Friday or something?
yeah, once maybe. I don't think he'd be particularly playful long. Like, he's not a big fan. Like, Mutt could fit in here. I think maybe. I hate to go backwards, but I mean, every once in a while.
Mutt's different than like bringing Trenny or
for
Reamer
sure.
in here.
For sure. He's a huge fan of the show. So, maybe. I don't know. Again, maybe. I hope he still has his job. I don't know. Did Finn say that Rich Keefe's going to Knights?
No, he was just speculating.
Talk about just rearranging fucking chairs, though, huh? Like, it's just unbelievable.
Rich Keefe is expected to be reassigned, possibly moving to Knights.
You're gonna bring in Adam Jones. It's gonna be the cure to lose. It's just so dumb.
When was that reported, Dave? Before that big race take that he had the other day, Rich Keefe?
Oh, maybe
that might have changed.
He's appealing
things.
to the globe with that.
That might have changed some things.
It's true. Hello.
Kirky.
What's up?
Billy Blowfish.
Hey, Billy. How are you?
Northwest.
What's
Quick
that?
question for all three of you guys. What is your favorite Christmas song and why?
Mike, go ahead. Mike Geary.
I like the Mariah Carey one. I know it's a cornball
it's
answer.
a good move to not get them mad at you. It's
Yes,
smart.
I'm part of the Lamley.
Dave, go ahead.
Man, that Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC is just, it hits every
That's a good one, too.
time. It hits
It's
every
another
time.
I would say, I think I said the other day, Little Drummer Boy by Bob Seger. I like that one.
Ooh, nice one.
I do like that one.
Can I sing you guys my favorite Christmas song?
I suppose you can.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
That's a good one,
The
too.
very next day, you gave it away. This year to save me from tears.
Terrible.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Goodbye.
I never liked George Michael. I didn't like Wham. I never liked, I don't know.
New Kids on the Block have a great Christmas album as well.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I'm sure they do.
I've never heard that.
I'm sure it's great.
Funky Funky Christmas? It's like early
never
early
once heard
90s.
that.
What?
That sounds terrific.
I don't think so.
Hey, load up, Dave?
Hey, load.
Well, hold on. We'll talk about SimpliSafe here for a moment. A sponsor since almost day one of the show. SimpliSafe. Right now, SimpliSafe is offering 40% off a new security system. 24/7 professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology exclusively from SimpliSafe to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real. So you can get priority police response. SimpliSafe is whole home security with advanced sensors for every room, window, and door. Smarter ways to detect motion alert you only when a threat is real. Costs just less than $1 a day. Less than half the price of ADT's traditional professionally installed program. The top-rated SimpliSafe app. Stay in complete control of your system anytime, anywhere, arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras, or adjust system setting. It's great. I have it. You should as well. And for the caseless, for Kirk Minahan show listeners, I don't know why I said that. Get 40% off any new system at SimpliSafe.com/Kirk today. That's SimpliSafe, SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. We love SimpliSafe here. I'm telling you, they've been with us the whole time. Very happy to have them with us. Always get great feedback. So please go to SimpliSafe.com/Kirk today to save 40%. Hello.
Somebody just tweeted a picture at Globe Chad Finn. Thoughts on Keefe being moved? Probably the best talent on WEEI currently. Chad Finn replies, he's really good and deserves a prominent role.
He does. Definitely does. He's really good.
He's really
Jesus
good.
God.
Fights blind people in casinos.
That's true. I like him a lot. That's what Keith said. Hello.
Kirk.
Yes.
It's Jay Snowden.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jay, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, how am I doing?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Why am I having guys telling me that you're talking about a specific someone that you're not supposed to be?
Oh boy.
What do you mean? Actually, Jay, if you listen, Jay, if you listened a lot, stupid. What I said earlier, as a matter of fact, was that Dr. Dan was a really good guy until some monster came even bigger than him. Is that true, Mike, or no?
What I say?
You did say that.
I did say I'm praising the guy per your instructions.
Listen.
I'm
Say
listening.
his name again, motherfucker. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna beat Dave Cullen Haynes' head.
So you come from a guy. Last time I saw you in a fucking chokehold. Last time I saw you. So now you're a tough guy.
Yeah, and I recovered from that. So what?
He admits his defeats.
I'm
Yeah.
a multi-millionaire. Doesn't mean that I don't get in the fucking trenches. I'll beat his ass. I don't think you. What? You don't think I will?
Rough and rowdy, motherfucker. Rough and rowdy.
Oh, what? Yeah?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah. Me and you. No, me and you, bitch. Me and you. No. I don't want that asshole. Me and you. You bring that fucking old dentist motherfucker.
Oh, what?
Dr. Arthur Daniels. I'll fucking say it. I'll fucking say it.
Hey,
I'll fucking say it. Get your fucking ass. Get your fucking ass.
Send me that fucking address right now,
Nice job.
motherfucker.
Nice job.
I'm coming over there in my PJ.
See you later, pussy boy. Actually was him.
Wow.
Yeah. Very upset. Very upset.
This is something I've been curious about. After the chokehold.
Yes.
Was his hair messed up at all?
He had great hair.
That's the main thing.
I think he had a hat on, actually.
He did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Was it knocked off by any chance?
Good guy. He wasn't. I said this. Good in the bathroom. Rico comes over to me. He's like, good guy that was a contact, huh?
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. Guy's in the bathroom trying to climb through the ceiling to get outside. But yeah, that's fine. He's trying to bust down the window.
Well, you should tweet that. You versus Jay Snowden, rough and rowdy.
Fine. Do it. Yeah. Was he the CEO of Penn National?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Penn Entertainment.
I'm the CEO of Rough and Rowdy, Chief Execution Officer, Mike.
Oh, boy.
What do you think of that?
It sounds like bad news for Jay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I gave myself a little, it's just kind of out there. It wasn't going to work. Take the next call.
It's important to know about yourself.
Yeah, so it just doesn't work. Something about the twins, the right and the left hand. Who knows? I forget. I'm getting old now at this point. Who knows? Hello.
Hi, I think this is me.
I think so.
All right, I knew it. So last week,
I really hope this didn't happen to Mutt. That would really upset. What the hell? Mike's laughing. I guess lose a job.
That's not what I was laughing
at. Did you hear that?
I was laughing at
Did you get that, Dave?
It's appalling. Mike doesn't want to lose his prominence in that role.
I was laughing at what an insane statement I think this is me is.
Well, maybe he's not sure. We all have doubts. Who knows what the world... Who really knows the whole thing's a dream is what he's saying.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. Right, buddy?
Yeah, maybe none of us are here.
Oh, okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
You ready?
We're ready.
All right. Epstein Island guy. Last week we put Iron Eagle on the list. Tonight I've got a list of 3 guys. We got Oscar De La Hoya, Pete Carroll, or Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend. Who is most likely to have been on Epstein Island?
Let me hear this again. Who are the 3 people? I'm sorry.
Oscar De La Hoya.
The former fighter Oscar De La Hoya.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
and the girlfriend of NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
Is that Brittany Mahomes? Is that right? Is that her name or whatever?
I
Girlfriend?
believe so.
She's annoying, right? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Mahomes' girlfriend because you wouldn't have put her in that list.
She should have been very young. I would say Pete Carroll.
Oscar De La Hoya for sure.
I think so too. I can confirm that.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll has been there.
Okay,
Wow.
great. Wow,
Okay.
that's big news.
It's interesting.
It's weird, like Pete Carroll has gone. Like, if you're a certain age, you still look at Pete Carroll as kind of a boob from the Patriots days, but now he's like sort of this respected, like elder statesman coach.
Yeah.
Like he's really turning around. I mean, I know he fucked up that one Super Bowl, but still, hello.
Yeah, but still, he's been
He's
consistent.
a Hall of Fame.
Pretty good.
I think.
Oh, interesting. Maybe.
I would think, right? He's coached forever. He's won a Super Bowl. Like Bill Cowher's in the Hall of Fame.
Is it the Football Hall of Fame? Like, will
Pro Football Hall
USC
of
stuff
Fame.
count?
No,
Oh, no,
no.
pro football. Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir,
Yep.
who is the funniest guy on the Stern Show?
Ever?
Ever.
Hardy.
Probably, but I laughed more at everyone making fun of Jackie. Made me laugh harder. I'm trying to think of like Eric the Midget was pretty freaking funny. Like, the idea of him was great.
All right. Well, wait. Fred, Robin,
No.
or Stern?
Why did you wait so long to follow up with that question?
You threw out like 6 names.
Of those 3, I would say that Howard Stern is probably the funniest, though Fred had a great wit as well.
As a guy
So
that...
who's the funniest on your show?
Mike.
Thank you.
Really?
I don't fucking know. Funniest. Dave.
Yes, sir. It's me. Yeah.
Yes. The guy from Florida who did the show once, Justin Anderson. Funniest guy ever.
As a guy who wasn't listening to Stern in the 80s or 90s, but listened later, like I don't find Fred funny.
No. Fred was funny in like, I think his drops ability. It's like Ken Laird. Like Ken Laird was like not a funny guy in the air, but
Yeah.
I would give Ken tremendous credit. Like he had a great ear for that stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Fred was funny like that. As an on-air, I've also found Fred's voice to be too radio-y for me.
Just like his jokes, and
Yeah.
maybe it's because I'm
He's old. He's also old now too.
Yeah, and maybe I'm just like kind of warped by like radio gunk and shit, the way they break it down. But like I just don't. I've seen enough of like just bombs that Fred has had.
I agree with that. Hello.
Eric, man.
What's that?
Eric, it's Fitzy.
Fitzy, how you doing? Fitzy, how you doing?
Good. I'm battling. No, not Fitzy. You know, it's I'm battling the Peekaboo crew. Fitzy.
Okay.
Big listener.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. You've had a lot of these losers on these Friday shows. I'd like to throw my hat in the ring.
I mean, there is no chance that's happening. I've heard you for 10 seconds. I hate you already.
Is this someone we know?
All right, Carl, I'll work on it.
Who do you think it is?
Sounds like Montante.
Montante, right?
I thought it was Montante.
That's all right. Was it a New Jersey number or no?
I don't know. Area code 201.
Oh my God, that did sound like, I thought the same thing.
Right?
Oh God.
It's not his number. But
He's probably absolutely blasted at this point, right?
he's so excited about Newsmax.
Oh, he must be hard as a rock.
Oh, really? How does that affect
201
him?
is the state of New Jersey, is an area code.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the lowest moment ever in the history of the world. Right
That wasn't him. I bet he's going to correct the record. That was not. I don't think that was him.
what we all thought it was him in New Jersey. Look, I'm no murder solver, Mike, but
it sounded like him. Yeah.
I can tell you. And that voice was Michael Montante.
My God. All right, this is where there should be an ad.
And we're back.
Thank you for staying with us, folks.
Thank you for holding in for those 3 seconds. We're back. Hello. Are they loaded up, Dave?
You should do after the break. We'll be talking about this and then just go right to
Well,
it.
there will eventually be ads there.
That's true. They will be put in eventually at some point. Yeah.
Oh, 30, 40 years?
Yeah, probably.
In the history books?
I might just start doing futuristic ads now, just so they last forever. A few people on Mars, SimpliSafe has a deal. Hello.
Hooney-loo, Kirk, it's a drunk, a Greg, a Polar calling from Sweden.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg. We have Greg join us all during the holidays, Dave?
I hope so.
What's up, Greg?
Kirk, I'm a-calling because I'm a little concerned you've been a bit hard on Dave recently.
Well, go ahead, Greg. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this.
Well, speaking of concerning hard-ons, did you see that sexy little plunge Amy is going to be recast in Disney's Inside Out 2?
She's not doing it?
Talking about your sister, right?
No, I'm sorry. Cast again. She will be reprising her role
Yeah,
in Inside Out.
we've talked about this, Greg. We've talked about this on the show.
Yes, and speaking
what?
of
So you're
Inside
saying-
Out, that is what I plan on turning her asshole into.
Why are you so? There are a lot of women out there, Greg. Why your sister? I mean, I guess that's taboo.
married, Greg?
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you know, also that.
Yeah.
Well, Kirk, I speak to my therapist at BetterHelp about this quite often.
I don't think that's a crossover we're looking for, Greg. Honestly,
Well,
but yeah.
everyone needs help.
That's true. You're right. Thank you, Greg.
But look.
Sorry, Greg. It's always sad to interrupt Greg Hill. Greg Polar. But I mean, I would say if you're looking to save $340,000, like, I don't know, the morning show has like 9 people working on it, I think.
Yeah.
I was thinking when I heard the name Fitzy, I was like, where's he going to be added to the...
Please, can't get rid of him. $14,000. You can't lose that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, it's Randy Price.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The veteran Channel 7 newscaster, Randy Price, I understand may, I believe, be gay, but I've heard you, Randy. I don't... This seems extra flamboyant, is all I'll say.
Oh, maybe there's him off air.
Former Channel 7 and then former Channel 5 in the morning.
I was a big fan, Randy. Yeah.
Such a veteran. Anyways, by the way, Dave, it was great seeing you in Vermont at that wedding over the summer.
Wow. I bet you would like to see Randy Price, Dave.
I would love it.
Yeah, you know Randy, right?
I know Randy.
He's your
yeah.
kind of guy.
How is
yeah.
the garden these days?
You have a shirt that says "I'm Randy for Randy"?
Thank you for the ecstasy, David.
Did he move a lot of merch?
Yeah, I always saw it during the commercials, and I was like, "Yeah, this is strange."
That's good.
Actually, I'm calling. It's totally random that I'm calling. I know, but I have like a complaint with the show.
Why am I doing
Can I
this
tell
show?
you?
What the fuck? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Randy. Yes, I would like to hear it.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
About 2 years ago, this guy, oh God, what's his name? Jerry's uncle called about 2 years ago, and he was very funny. I thought he was so funny when he called. And then something happened with you. And about an old lady,
Yes.
something about
Another
walking
example,
the
Mike, of
road,
somebody who
whatnot.
was taking over the show, and I said, "Fuck it."
That's right.
Maybe Kevin's right.
Yeah.
This was just too
Ever
funny.
since-
His humor
Ever
was too
since
much.
then, he then called up with terrible calls, and then one day he called up and said that he was molested as a little kid, and that this show helps him get by,
Oh, that would be
which was total bullshit.
That, Randy, I'm glad you brought this up because
has it been weighing on you?
You are right. That would be as a humorous caller, you can't break character like that. You just that's like rule number 6 on the show. It's true.
Ever since then, he's called so many times, and every call is fucking worse than the last.
You're
And
right,
he
Randy.
calls multiple times a show. I'll tell you what, Randy Price, out.
You're right. Thank you, Randy.
Wow.
Thank you, Randy. Wow.
Good for
They
him.
load up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
All right, we'll take it. That's an interesting point by Randy Price.
That is very interesting.
I've
yeah.
never met or spoken to till now, so that was nice.
Seems like a nice guy.
My mom was a big fan. Hello.
They dropped.
He was what, weather guy or?
No, he was like a host, anchor.
okay.
He's wasn't he a co-anchor with Kim Kerrigan, the great Kim Kerrigan?
Sure, who can forget?
Channel 7.
Yeah.
Would that have been a big get for you
Power
when you were
duo.
working with her?
You could fit a family of 70 between those years of Kim Kerrigan. There's one empty head, I will say that.
That is nonsense talk.
I would see her walk down the hall. She literally would like walk the wrong way. She would just keep walking into a wall.
She would.
This was not an intellectual
This is
jive.
not factually
Just
accurate.
not an intellectual.
Not accurate.
Ratings powerhouse, but not
Yeah,
a.
yeah.
Oh, did she con Phil Zachary into that deal? Jesus. Hello.
Crackles forever.
Kirkadoodle.
Yes. What's up?
It was good seeing you last week. How you doing?
Hey, KB. How you doing, buddy? Very.
Oh, you must
the
have a bone to
very,
pick.
Nope.
very talented guy.
You messed up again. This is Nick.
Hey, Nick. Nick, what am I saying? You guys are both so talented. I get you confused.
Yeah, I mean,
We had a good time.
yeah. I wish we could have played you guys in the finals.
Yeah, that's on
Nice.
me. That's on me. That's on me and what's his face? Yeah.
How was the envelope? Was it good? It wasn't too light, right?
I beg your pardon?
The envelope, was it good?
It was a little light.
A little light?
A Little light, Nick.
Well, I mean, you know us. You know, we're not talented, right, Dave?
That's not what I meant, Nick.
I had a feeling.
That's why.
That's not what I meant, Nick.
I had a feeling it was going to turn this way.
Talented in your own way, Nick.
That's what you said,
talented
Dave.
in your own way,
That's what
Nick.
you said, Dave.
Well, we've already been over.
The entire Yak crew wants to beat your ass.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
But
That's a lot of guys you're going to have to deal with.
I'm gonna help you out because Kirk's a skip.
Thank you, Nick. That's nice. Go ahead.
Um,
Go ahead,
but
Nick.
that's unbelievable.
What, you're going to help
Your
out?
producer,
Oh,
Kirk.
okay.
This is unacceptable.
Well, Nick, I mean, do you have any proposals? Are you going to do one of these wheels of
Oh,
hell
Dave should
or
have to
something?
spin the wheel of doom.
Yeah, you
whatever
have
the hell it is.
to wear nails, or you have to,
Yeah.
what do you, like suck somebody off, whatever they do there. I
That's
don't know what it
interesting.
is. Yeah.
I'll reach out to them. I'll try to
Shave
get that
Jerry's
done.
balls.
Shave Jerry's balls, yeah. Newsmax will not allow that now, but go ahead.
I just can't believe you have a producer like this. I hope he's not as bad as Clemmer.
You hope he what?
I hope he's not as bad as Clemmer, you know?
Well, how's your relationship with Clemmer so far, Nick?
I mean, the other day I walked in on him. He was puking all over the fucking laptops.
Oh, no. That's not good.
The other day, in his pants, he walked in, fucking during the telethon.
Yeah.
He was a nut. He fucking pissed all over himself. It was disgusting.
That's not good.
Jesus. Why is they
Oh,
send
thanks for
these
the call,
drinking
Nick.
events?
That's not good. It's not good. They load it up, Dave?
They load up.
We'll take a few more talk about Omaha Steaks here, though. I'm excited for this. Omaha Steaks has put together a delicious selection of what's it called? Varietas. I cannot see, Mike, without the. Do you have any sympathy for me? Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now?
Well, because you had good vision. Yes, I will sympathize.
I was talking about this before. Like, I'm in a way worse situation than you right now.
I understand.
I have no solution.
I understand how it feels that way, at least.
What was that, Dave?
You hear that? I have nothing on.
It sounded like someone else was in here.
Oh. Let me go
That's good.
check.
Yeah, go check. Maybe someone's bringing the readers I requested, Mike.
Robert Devine.
And for Dave Coney, it was the last walk of his life.
What if we just heard 2 gunshots and the door closed?
Fine with me at this point. Anyway, Omaha Steaks has put together a delicious selection of various gift packages. There you go. To make shopping for the ones you love nice and easy with the holidays here. Go to omahasteaks.com. Take advantage of 50% off site-wide. Plus, use my name, Kirk, at checkout. Kirk. You get an additional $40 off your order. 50% off plus $40 more with Kirk at checkout. Omaha Steaks is everything you need. Butcher's cut filet, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra juicy burgers, easy to prepare, comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Do not wait. Order today, beat the shipping rush. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use my name, Kirk, Kirk, at checkout. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that we remember with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today. I love Omaha Steaks. omahasteaks.com, 50% off, and then use my name, Kirk, for an extra $40 off your order. Minimum order may be required. omahasteaks.com, promo code Kirk. Hello. Anybody there, Dave?
There were people out there, yeah.
Okay. Hello. They drop off glasses or no?
It's Tom Curry. I'm not happy with you right now.
A lot of New England media people.
Tom Carr. Well, we had quite an argument on the phone the other day. Did I detail it on there? I think I did. No, obviously I did. Tom's calling.
Yeah. Why would you send me that Dave Brown tweet, you idiot?
Well, I was just, kind of, as I do, I knew it would upset you, so that's why I did it, Tom. I agree. At my age, I probably shouldn't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, it almost cost me my job.
Well, I don't think
How
that's true. Did call me
Yeah.
the
If I
R
had
word, I
gotten-
will say, but on the phone, and,
If I
that's
had
fine.
gotten fired, I would have had to suck Tom Brady Sr.'s dick for a living. You know that?
For a living. Well,
For a
no.
living,
Okay,
yeah.
we got you, Tom. Okay. You never know, Mike. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I was never confident about that one, though. Not for a second. Not for a second.
Well, at least it was topical.
That's a good point. It's football season. Hello.
Kirk, it's George Ford.
Oh boy.
It's
George Ford.
George Ford, Mike.
The
Yes.
Birch,
I'm sorry.
the fireplace guy.
Oh,
The Birch
Who?
fireplace for an hour.
Who
yeah.
are you talking about?
I wanted to check in and see how things are going.
Is that the fireplace guy
the
that you and
the Netflix
Steve had on?
fireplace?
Oh, from
Yeah,
the case? The
Netflix
guy.
fire guy.
We had that guy
George
on, Mike,
Ford.
in South Carolina.
Yes, yeah.
Were you on the show at that point or no? I guess you
Oh.
probably weren't.
I think I was back, but not on that episode.
No, we were in South Carolina.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, I remember talking to you, George. How are you?
I'm great. I just wanted
I'm
to
much happier it's you
very
calling George
quick,
Ford because it would have been.
That was dicey for a second.
Right.
Go ahead, George.
Yes. Well, I love supermarkets just like you do, Kirk, and I just wanted to see if I could do a quick Steve Serby style rundown of questions for you. We'll do this very quickly about supermarkets.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So let me ask you this: do you do the list on your phone or do you write it out?
I do the list on my phone now. Although Alexa has a list now too. You can ask Alexa for it and that whole thing. I don't understand.
All right.
It, but
do you memorize it for efficiency, like you know each aisle and you do it that way? Is that how you?
Yes, though I will confess, I will say like a thrill goes through my spine when I go to a new supermarket and I don't know where anything is. That's one of the most exciting feelings I can have.
It's exhilarating.
I love it. I can't wait.
This is just what I was looking for. Thank you.
Sure.
Full shopping or complimentary shopping? Do you do the full thing for the week, or are you a more day-to-day?
I am. No, Dave calling me is a day-to-day guy. I am equally adept at both, but I when I'm there, I am perfectly fine doing a nice full shop.
Okay, beautiful. Now, you're interacting with a number of the store personnel, produce people, deli, meat. Eye contact. How do you do it? A convenient joke? Do you say?
Well, I'll tell you
"Excuse me,
something.
please,
I'll give
thank
Steve.
you,"
I'll
as you work it?
Steve. I'll give you one the other day. Okay, I'll give you one from the other day at the Stop and Shop right here. I don't know if it's in Belmont or Watertown. The one down the street. I think it's in Belmont. There was a guy shelving a bunch of the chips, but I could tell he was a Lay's guy specifically. Like he was a Coke. You know, these guys come over like Coca-Cola or Lay's.
Sure. Yeah.
And they do them themselves. You know, it's not always the store people.
Right.
He had the Lay's thing on, like the nice shirt. And a guy came by, an older guy, and said, "Hey, do you know what aisle? I forget what he said. Bread or whatever was in." The guy's like, "Yeah, I don't really know. Sorry, I don't work here." I was behind the guy. I kind of walked by. I was like, "Oh, I bet you get that all the time." He said, "Yeah, I do." We bought. I couldn't have been happier.
Wow.
I couldn't have been happier walking up that aisle after doing that.
That's fun.
That made me so.
Sure.
I'm so happy thinking about it. Go ahead.
I love it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you self-checkout guy, regular checkout? How do you work it?
Self-checkout, like less interaction with human beings. Self-checkout, you can handle it yourself. Although the one again, that same one, because sometimes I'll grab a water or something or a snack in the morning on the way to the studio. The self-checkout one in the morning at the Watertown Belmont one, whichever one it is, has a very aggressive correcting older woman at the self-checkout. The first whiff of anything she comes over, which I hate. I fucking hate that. She's a nice woman, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. Now, do you paper, plastic, reusable? How do you work that?
Well, the paper always rips. It just always rips. You know, I'm a plastic guy.
Double paper ever? No.
Yeah, but I don't like the feeling of paper on my hand either. It reminds me of school when you use them for school books. So I'm not a big fan.
Sure, yeah. No, I do. Last two here. Help back to the car ever? Is it ever acceptable? Do you never take it back? I mean, what do you do?
Well, I'm
Quick
sorry,
tip,
Steve. What was the
maybe?
question? Mike's too busy mocking this terrific segment. Guy watches fucking Quincy.
You accept help back to the car from the help. You know they.
No.
I'm
I'm far too young and virile to do that yet, Steve. Not far away.
All right, now last one here. This is my big question here. Is it always a return the cart? Do you walk it all the way back? Does it matter if there's a caddy?
I never leave it. I would never leave. I would never leave it. I'll bring it back to the thing, or I will bring it. I hate people that leave the carts. You shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that.
Sure. All right. Hey, I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll talk soon.
All right, hopefully
I'm working on a new birch tree fire, so I hope.
I'm forgetting. It's George. Sure, yeah, anytime, George. Yeah, thank you. Of course, yeah. You can ask 50 questions.
All right,
I'd
thank
talk about.
you so much.
All right,
I really appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
George. Thank you.
It's good.
What about the scanners at Stop and Shop?
George Floyd, divided America in his own way. He didn't mean to, but George Ford brought us all together.
That's very true.
Not George Floyd's fault. I'm just saying. What's that, Dave?
What about the scanners at Stop and Shop?
I've never gone near it. I'm scared.
I remember when those first came out. I was thinking, "Wow, this thing is going to change the game."
Didn't really work though.
Never changed the game.
No. I remember.
Never seen.
Have you seen what's his face at Stop and Shop at all? Marty the robot. Have you dealt with him at all?
Yeah. Marty's.
I thought that's what you were talking
about.
Marty stinks. He's adding nothing to the.
Why haven't they gotten rid of the scanners?
I think some people like to use them.
They don't.
I think some people do.
I know for a fact that they don't.
Oh,
what are you talking about? Like self-checkout? What do you mean scanners?
Like you can.
They have a.
Like you scan, like you'll scan the chips or whatever, and then you'll put it in at the checkout.
Yeah, you'll put your scanner back, and they'll print the receipt or whatever.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've never used it. If I got 5 hours at a supermarket, I'd be there for 5 hours. It's a great place.
Yeah, if I could say something the likes of Menners and Kevin from Bristol, say what you want about this program.
Mm-hmm.
There's not another podcast on the planet that would have gotten that type of answer to a call like that.
Well, I could talk about that. Could be my podcast. I'd be happy doing just a podcast about supermarkets all day. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's Bud the Chug.
Hey, Bug. Wow. How you doing, buddy? Feeling okay? Last survivor.
Doing all right. You know, I thought that was a shitty mug that my dad put me on. But I had a quick question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure, Bug.
So I'm a big fan of the podcast. I've been listening, and I've heard these Tommy John advertisements, and sounds like a great product.
Thank you, Bug.
And listening to them, I hear you emphasize the slap very emphatically.
Yeah.
And it made me wonder, were those all old balls slapping around down there on those runs? Or before you got Tommy John?
As I said last call, I'm nearing my 50s now. You know how it goes. I mean, this is life. You'll find that you're still a young pup. You'll find out, Bug.
You got some big old hangers, don't you,
Bug,
Kurt?
I don't know if you think to mock me at this point, okay? But yeah, I mean, look, I'm an old man. This is what happens. I'm sure. What are your dad's balls like? What are Jerry's balls like?
Oh, look, a penis.
Yeah.
They hang to the floor, and that bastard cut mine off when I was a baby.
Yeah, we also got shot, Bug. You've had a tough life so far.
Hey, Kirk.
All right, goodbye, Bug.
See you, Bug. I don't know how Bug feels about the move to Newsmax.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know where Bug stands politically. What if because he's a victim of gun violence? What if he leans more to the left?
Right.
He's anti, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good question. I haven't thought of that. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Richard Dawson here.
Hey, Richard. How are you?
Doing all right. I have a little riddle/word association game for you if you'd like to play.
Sure. Why not? Fill a contract
Okay, good. So,
what I read to do?
I do know that you've never seen the show before, and I know this, but if Rico Bosco is Vito Spatafore, then who is Jeff Nadeau?
Oh, I mean, I would say that Jeff Nadeau is would have to be Frank Vincent, right?
Incorrect.
Who is he?
Phil Leotardo.
Well, that's the actor who played him. I apologize, but yes, that's the actor who played him. Yeah.
Well, Richard Dawson was never too bright.
Well, Richard, no, you're right. I mean, character-wise, you're right. You know,
He also lost a little pizzazz, you know?
who's that? Richard?
Yeah.
He didn't kiss us or anything. He used to
I know.
make out with these contestants back in the old days.
Those are the days.
Also British, but using an American accent. This hosting the
Really?
game show. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, there you go. And married one of the contestants.
That I did know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next host, Ray Combs, killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm a geyser of Family Feud knowledge.
Who's after that?
I liked how...
After Ray Combs.
It was Richard Dawson again, no?
He came back.
Yeah.
He did.
I liked when I was looking up information about Louis Anderson, how proud he was that he bumped up the total to $20,000.
That's great.
He was very proud of himself.
Do it himself?
Yes.
He came out of his pocket?
He pushed for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So times are changing.
That's true.
$10,000 is nothing.
Hello.
Hey, Lurk, it's Bappa.
Hello?
Kirk. Bappa. My fault, man. My brain wasn't working. Bappa here.
Heard you the first
Hi,
two
Mike.
times. Mike's here.
Hello,
Don't
Brendan.
make fun of my stream. Don't make fun of my stream.
I haven't watched it yet. I have not made fun of it yet. I'm withholding comment.
Well,
excuse me.
Well, Bappa will be displeased if you don't make a comment about Bappa's stream.
I'll make sure to.
Well, look into it. Because, Colin ain't looking into his mother's colon.
That's ridiculous. Bappa.
This is darker than most of Brendan's typical commentary.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bappa.
Bye.
Hello?
Hi, Kirk. Huge fan. I went to the Saco Redemption Tour for a guy you probably don't remember, Justin. He used to intern for you.
I remember that, yes. So remember we did a whole show to get the money back that he blew by having a caterer go 600 miles round trip and charge $30,000. I still remember Dave calling me and telling me
I
that.
remember where I was.
I remember
sweating bullets.
I remember exactly where within an inch I could tell you where I was in Lexington Center. Within an inch I would get it right.
I remember you calling me.
Now we're going.
And that was a very weird moment.
I've never been.
Because you just wanted to tell someone, I think.
Yeah, it was I just figured, I think your number just randomly came up.
Yeah.
I looked at my wife. I said, I have to call Kirk, and I can't do it here. I got in my car, and I drove
Went down to the train tracks.
And I went to somewhere that I've
bet
never
you,
been
I don't know
before.
this, but I bet you I handled it pretty well on the call.
Oh, you were laughing.
You were laughing when you told me.
Like, what are you going to do? Do you think I was going to scream at you?
Well, I just think it's like
You did
news that's
confirm
like
it,
shocking.
but
Yeah, it's just shocking.
Of all
overall.
the things to lose your mind about, that would be the most rational.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But you put idiots in position, they're going to be idiots. Like, it's on me.
Sure.
We're talking about Justin and Dave here.
Sure. Well, that's pretty
You don't expect
adult of you.
Very
to
kind of
realize.
me, isn't it? Yes, to
Evolved,
acknowledge
yes.
them more.
Even for idiots, that was a big one.
Well, again, I remember just doing the round. I remember looking online and saying, how far is it from Madawaska to Saco? And I think we determined that it's closer. Somewhere crazy was closer to Madawaska than Saco was. It was like somewhere in New York or something. Was
I feel
closer.
like we didn't even make fun of it on the show when we knew it was happening.
What are you talking about? We did like a whole. We did shows on it.
No, not after. Like I came in because I think Saco was Saco booked. I don't know how it happened, but
Madawaska to Saco, Maine, just one more time for people out there, just in case you've forgotten, is 348 miles.
Is that typical for a caterer?
And a $29,000 bill, right? They knocked it down to $29,000 after serious negotiations.
24,000
after negotiations. So yeah, Madawaska to Saco. So Saco, we'll do this again just for old time's sake.
Well, it's funny to look back because we all had a good laugh at the time, but the sheer amount, I don't know if ever really sunk in until right now, where I'm realizing you did a whole show to make up for that money.
I mean, why not at that point? I'm just looking here. Saco to...
that would warrant the Reddit thread that I read partially earlier in the show. That action.
Yeah, in retrospect, I don't know how I...
Let's go back and look.
I don't know how did I not fire him? I don't understand what happened. What was I thinking? I didn't get it.
But I feel
It was pretty. You got to give him this though. It was pretty funny.
But I feel like
It was funny.
like we would talk
it was
about things.
purposely done.
You would be like, "Oh, is the food ready for Saco?" And I would say, "Yeah, Justin booked the people from Madawaska. They're traveling from Madawaska." And we never made fun of that. We never questioned it on the show.
Every time I tell the story, which was a lot around that time,
Yeah.
I would add in. I said this on that live show. I said, "Shout out to Justin. He got the people free food." And you replied, "As my father always says, nothing is free in life."
He's right about that.
I remember that so vividly.
He was always right about that. What do we think the agreement was, or we were just going to... Oh, they were getting... we thought...
Tips. They were working for tips.
No,
They
we
were paying.
didn't think the food was free, Mike. We thought
Right.
that the fans were going to have to pay for food.
Like they
Right.
paid at the what do you call it?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is
in
I
cars.
said on there.
No,
that-
yeah, it was too late then, though. The show in Madawaska they paid, you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Is that
no.
what you meant, Dave?
No,
What were
they
you saying?
paid in the food trucks. Like they paid for it with the food trucks.
At the first one. What do you mean?
No. That
In the
we
past.
thought it was the same thing. They would be
The same thing as
charged-
what, though?
They were acting as a food truck.
Right, but
Yeah.
we've done that in the past with food
Correct,
trucks.
correct.
I don't remember what we did because at that first Madawaska, at the Madawaska show, Mike, the second one that we did with you and Carano, right?
Yeah.
It was like a buffet or something, wasn't it?
But it was them. No, it was them. That's how we got
Yeah, it
them.
was the same people.
And I assume we paid for it that night because it was a smaller crowd. It was part of the package or something. I don't even remember.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
It was good.
Oh, and that was a last minute thing
Big Rick's.
because of Rick. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
And the food truck said, remember the guy didn't show up for the second one?
Yeah,
It's just a disaster.
fucking thing's a disaster.
Yeah, thank God there's no such thing as drive-ins anymore.
$30,000. I still remember I was crossing the street in Lexington Center. I remember you called me on the phone. I'm just walking. It was a nice day.
It was 6:14. Yep.
And you said, yeah, the bill's more than you think it's going to be or something. Right?
Yep.
And I was like, oh, all right. I swear to God, I was like, bill. Like, I was confused. I didn't know why there was a bill. I think we had established there was a bill earlier that day or something.
Yeah, maybe there was something happening with it.
And you said it's $29,000.
Well, I remember you asking me how much would I expect the bill would be.
Right.
And I said, because you're calling me, I'll go high and guess like $10,000.
Right.
I didn't hear you called Mike. You just called
I
Mike.
think he was just calling everyone on his phone.
I called everybody.
Yeah.
I called Mike. I called Mike.
You definitely called Steve.
Stop people on the street. I called. Steve was so happy. He's never been so happy in his life. Oh, what the fuck? And Justin, the problem, one of the reasons I like get annoyed with Justin, or not anymore, but like him being so laid back in that situation hurts him.
Right.
Like he doesn't like grasp why I would be pissed off.
Right, which is weird because his personality, he worries a lot
I
about
know, but
being,
I think he was panicking internally, probably. He just didn't show it.
Yeah, I was never going
to. But what I'm saying is he often shows that he cares externally.
Right.
But not in those moments for some reason.
Like, I wondered why he was being so weird at the Wilbur. And then finally, when you said he was looking for a stripper all day, it all fucking made sense.
Right, another success. Couldn't find that. He wasn't looking for a stripper, he was looking for a masseuse.
Yes, and a hooker.
And a hooker. He couldn't find the hooker.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I thought about that this
essentially an 800-mile round trip.
It's pretty good.
They were at the hotel, which I don't blame them. They were at the hotels. I never blame them. Like they made a deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were they supposed to do?
Maybe
Like,
they padded the bill a little bit.
That's
so what though? Like whatever. I mean, I don't know. They made a deal.
Yeah, more power to
How the fuck do I know what that costs? There was what? Probably 2,000 people there. 1,500 people there.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 with all the cars. Big crowd. That's like $15, $16 a plate. I don't know. It doesn't seem that crazy to me.
Yeah.
I remember everyone walking around. Like, I'm an idiot in retrospect. People like literally like waving their food and like, thanks for the food. I'm like, what?
That's what people kept saying to me. I'll get you food. It's free.
Me
and
too.
I was like, nah, I'm okay.
No, they're like,
what do you mean it's free?
No, they're like, I'll get you food. I'm like, that's really nice of you, but don't. I got plenty of money. Don't worry about it. Like, why are these people so excited about this food they're paying for? Why are they so excited?
And then the best was Alba said like,
oh, yeah, she was there, right?
She tipped like extra because she didn't want people to be like, oh, Mike's girlfriend really
what'd they
chinsed
make
out on
him-
the tip.
what'd they make
She
him
left like
tip?
$20 or something.
Give it back to me.
Yeah.
God, what?
Crazy.
It was probably a $40,000 weekend for them.
There's no, like, there can't be another situation in history that happened like that. And you're like, we'll just book another show.
Yeah.
Like right there, the date was booked that night. Like
I was like,
everything
well,
was in
what's that
motion.
What are you going to
Yeah.
do? I mean, what
Yeah.
are you going to? I mean, like, how mad can you really be?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's so absurd.
I wonder what would be the biggest. What do you think the biggest catering mistake in history is?
Got to be up there. I mean, with the money, I'm sure there's millions of dollars and stuff. But this was the wildest one. I just picture those people just laughing driving down from Madawaska to like, can you fucking believe what we suckered these idiots?
That was probably like
We're rich. They're high fiving.
Serve the shitty food to people.
I think they love that food.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't even. God, I cannot believe.
I mean,
that
meanwhile, the second one, it was like this family-owned food truck, like small business from Saco. Like they were, I don't know. Everybody loved that food.
Oh, good.
And I don't know, whatever.
What? No, what?
No, I'm just saying. There's whatever.
No, what?
I don't know what I was trying to say. Like I would wish they would make like this is a.
Oh, it could have been them.
And no shit, they would have saved us 30 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that would have been a good idea?
It could have been a place that didn't cost us $30,000.
And now it's gone.
And then the other guy just showed up in the back, like halfway through the show.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that?
Very weird. I love that. That was a great. So we did 4 of those, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you did 2 the first year.
2, and then we did 1 in the second.
2 the second.
That was always
year.
a great spot. It's too bad we stopped. But that's been a good. That was a full year ago. The second one, more than that.
More than
Obviously,
that.
it was
Yeah,
December.
Yep.
October.
So we did 2 back-to-back nights in 2020.
We were gonna do one this year, weren't we? We were
Yeah,
looking
in the
into
summer.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do one next summer somewhere. I don't know. It's too. Well, maybe that one will be.
I think there's a driving in the Cape or something.
Oh, is that right? Well, I would say that one across the street will be operational. I would think this summer, right?
Yeah, Aquaboggin, yeah.
I would think.
Yep.
I don't know. Who knows? I know Milton's, though. They wouldn't screw people over like that. God love them. You get what you pay for at Milton's. You go to Milton's.com right now. Look around. You want some clothes for the holidays, for your husband, for your boyfriend, for your son, uncle, whoever it is in your life, the man in your life. Milton's is the store for men. And for the guys, you go to the stores, you go look around. Social Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and of course, their newest location at the Burlington Mall. You have their vests for Peter Millar, Johnson Murphy, coats as well. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, North Face. Lots of new collections. Peter Millar, as I said, and Faraday, which I love. I love all the clothes, and I love the people there. It's my favorite place on earth. Go to Milton's right now. Go to Miltons.com right now. It's open. The website, open 24/7. Like, go to Miltons.com right now. You'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. The original sponsor of Kirk Minahan, not just KMS. Again, go to Miltons.com, take a look around, get some great clothes at a great place, and look good at a good price. The greatest people of all time. Henleys, hoodies, jeans, coats. Get moving right now. Go to Miltons.com. We thank Milton's, as always, the original and #1 sponsor of the Kirk Minahan Show. What else, boys? I think blindmike.net, too, of course.
Thank you.
What's going on there? So there'll be a show up tomorrow morning. People listening now.
Yes.
Maybe on Monday you'll be listening.
Blind Mike Project will be out free. Our debut of WATS seemed like a success.
Oh, yeah, went well?
Seemed to enjoy it. I think so, yeah.
Good. When's the next one?
Every Thursday at 6.
Oh, wow. Weekly.
Yeah. For now, I think for the rest of December, it'll be on the Who Are These Podcasts feed, and then we'll have our own shit in January.
Oh, excellent. Good feedback. Good. I like to hear it. I saw some good stuff on Twitter, so it's good to hear.
The people that wanted to listen seem to enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Dave, anything from you?
No.
You have nothing.
I have
to add to this
nothing
conversation.
else. Nope. New case Tuesday.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Left on a big cliffhanger.
Huh?
The last one was a cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger.
Bit of a cliffhanger.
It was a bit of a cliffhanger.
Sure
yes.
was.
Sure was. Tough. It's tough.
Oh.
Tough. It's a lot of work. That's all, but it's fine.
All right.
Mike's back Wednesday, right, Dave? Is that right?
All right.
And Thursday, a huge guest. I cannot wait to
Julie.
speak to this person.
Maybe she'll be great.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
Because she probably won't be.
Well, the odds are against her, but
I mean, I'm not really sure.
maybe she thrives
Telling
under
you,
pressure.
Thinking of this round trip from Saka has got me all flustered again.
You got flustered too when the mutt conversation came up. You got flustered at that point.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I knew
Jones.
about it. Adam Jones. You're talking about. I said Adam Jones here last
I
week.
felt like you brought it up 3 times. Like, ugh, this sucks.
I feel bad for Mutt. I feel flustered. I mean, I don't know the situation. I feel I'm
You
flustered.
gonna cry about it?
Yeah, I might.
Rich Keefe by himself would be fucking horrific.
Terrible.
Terrible. Fucking horrific.
He stinks. He's an asshole, too.
I'll defend Dave on this. You should have given that BLM clip a little more breathing room, just because it is cunty Keefe at his finest.
You know, honestly, though, Mike, I hate it so much.
What are you, racist?
No, you're right. That's right, Greg. Good for you. I think I used to do a Keefe impression. I think I used to put, like, actual paper in my mouth. And I do that. Yeah. He's like, oh, good for you. Yeah, you're racist. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, good for you. Oh, you're not a racist. Oh, yeah, Rich? Really?
Even, maybe the guy is a racist. Make some points, Rich.
Mr. Blackface off the air. Rich Keefe suddenly was mocking people.
I know. That's what he had on when he tried to fight me.
The most shocking thing ever, he went on your podcast while he was still.
He did, yeah. That's.
You want to give him credit for?
I gave him credit at the time. I was like, good for him. But in hindsight, I'm like, well, it's out of character that he.
I don't think he quite knew what he was going to talk about. I guess I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
I said I want to ask about like the Kirk stuff and everything. So I presented it as like I disagree with you on some of this stuff. So I don't know.
You're right, though. They never get rid of the fucking management shit. Like,
Never.
You're right. You save $200,000.
I know I'm right, Dave. I know everything about this stuff. Believe me. No one knows more than me.
So dumb.
Because they don't. Well, who would get rid of them?
Yeah, they're saving their own asses.
Like Mark Hannon, David Field. Like
why isn't Mark Hannon
fired? It doesn't take a genius to say.
Other than David Field, would Mark Hannon fire himself?
Well, Mike Thomas, I guess.
Would Mike Thomas fire himself?
No, David Field should.
Mark Hannon is now telling Mark Thomas, who they're old friends from '90, go fire some people. Instead of Mike Thomas saying, "Hey, I'll take $100,000 off my salary," or whatever. Like, nope. Let's get rid of Lou Merloni and Mike Bonansky and whoever and 3 producers and and they'll sit there and go eat their steaks and fucking go away on these trips to Jason Barrett's fucking thing and just waste money. I've said this before. Cats. I could make the company a profit. It's very easy. This is not difficult. But, and by the way, I think I said the other day they were $2 million short than the Red Sox sales. Somebody else told me it was $5 million they were short.
Good Lord.
God.
I mean, you can't come back from that.
What was it? $13 million?
That's what the yearly. Yeah. They're paying $13 million a year
they made $8 million.
to broadcast games on the radio in 2022. Red Sox games. I know they're going to be good this year. But as I said, it wouldn't even matter if everyone got defeated. Like the age of people listening to games on the radio, it's over.
Right.
Dead. Better than Julius Caesar, Sean Connery said in The Untouchables. Wow. Anyway, we should talk to Mike Thomas on Wednesday. Think he'll join us?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Get him on.
Lock.
Somebody told me, I think I met him once. Somebody inside the building, EEI, told me he was the biggest asshole he's ever met in his life.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. Ever.
That's too bad.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what it was. Won't do it.
A hint?
Nope.
Okay.
Will not do it.
All right, fine.
Can't do it. Did not call him a pissant. Call him an asshole.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, the picture's starting to come together.
What do you mean? This guy knows assholes. I'll say that.
Okay, yeah. No, I have a pretty good idea.
Saying this guy is a giant asshole.
I think I know.
No, I'm kidding. No, not that guy. That's a joke. But I will say Huge. And like you can see, I mean, you can just see, you know what this stuff is like. So anyway, so we're back Wednesday. I'm sure we'll have updates on that. Will Lou Merlone cry? I think Lou Merlone is going to be pretty pissed off, is what I was told. I was told Lou was in the building that day, told he was fired, brought him in, told him he was fired, and just left on that Monday. I was like, the fuck are you talking? I'm fucking leaving.
Really?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Good for him.
So why is he coming back?
Do a last show?
Maybe he wants to say goodbye. I don't know. I mean, if he comes out guns blazing, great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But I don't know. He's a bitter guy in a good way. He can be a real prick sometimes. But I don't know.
So tomorrow's his last show. He's not doing the last week or anything.
I have no idea. No clue. We'll keep you updated on that, I guess. I feel like there's something else I was going to mention. I don't know. Go download the case, subscribe, listen. Same with the show if you want. Blind My Project for sure.
Thank you.
And we'll talk.